Hi everyone and welcome. I really am sorry about this delay that we're having. We're just having a couple of audio issues and some hangout issues. Hey, can you mute your mic real quick for me? Thank you. Thank you. Um, we are just having a couple of issues. No huge deal. Well, it's kind of a huge deal because it's all a huge deal for me. Hey guys, how's it doing? Just to kind of let you know what's happening right now, we're just waiting on the entire cast to get into my hangout call. And then we're gonna switch over and readjust to that. Um, we were just having technical issues all over the board today for some god awful reason. The gods have decided to not. They just don't want me into. I apologize for any audio issues that you guys might hear on stream. Just because again, there's just things going on across the board, and I'm just waiting for my last person to get on. In fact, what we're gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna go ahead and get started, and we will let because my other cast member has a hard restart that they have to do. So we're gonna switch over real quick to the current cast, and then we'll adjust as needed, and everybody can get their introductions in, and all of that greatness. So, oh man, look, there's everyone. Now I just have to readjust so there's not two versions of me. Alright, yay. We're gonna do this. Okay, everyone. Sorry for the visuals right now. We are just, again, dealing with some stuff. We have one more hard reset on the crew, but we can go ahead and introduce who we have right now so far while we're waiting on Myron to come. And we're going to start with our Azamir Rogue Darkheart, played by Ark. Ark, how are you doing today, friend?
Hey, I'm doing awesome. I've got coffee, bet on when I'll spill it and win a prize. I am so psyched to hit level 3. Sneak attack goes up. That's it. Sneak attack goes up. I'm hype. Let's do this. Let's do all of this.
I also
and which way am I pointing? Which way am I pointing?
I'm doing an in Hangouts because I don't want people sniping our Hangout call.
Oh, hey, Jax, up!
Like, there we go. In chat, I just realized that it was up there. So, yes, awesome. Thank you. Nobody saw anything. So, oh man. Whew. Anyway, thank you. Alright, so next we have part of our Mod Squad team with Bloodcree. Bloodcree, how are you doing today, friend?
I'm doing good. I mean, as good as ever.
Tell us a little bit about Rava.
Maybe. Rava's half-drow ranger. She's a giant, sour face, and she likes money. So, she's also the only actually evil character in the group. Because I do these things to myself.
You torture your characters in such a way.
Oh, that's the best part, though. I love torturing my own characters. Watching them squirm, being unhappy. I would make a terrible deity. Let's just leave it.
Awesome, thank you. And next with us today, we have Eve. Eve, hello, friend.
Hello! I'm doing wonderful today, and Kyrie Darkstone is doing even better, because now she has spell casting, and so shit's about to go absolutely fucking crazy. Because she's an actual wizard now. Everyone who doubted her.
Really?
At least a partial wizard, or something.
Yeah, a little bit of a wizard.
And next, we have another member of our Mod Squad team, Spirit. Spirit, how are you, friend?
Oh, I'm doing wonderful. You know, Ajax isn't doing that well either. I mean, you know, being a special person that no longer has hair during the day is always very... Yeah, he has no hair during the day, so this will make things very, very interesting when the actual storyline of what he comes out to be actually comes out to be. Also, I forgot where I was. Oh yeah, the commanding asshole? Even more of a commanding asshole. As his
Great.
archetype comes into effect. Maybe? Maybe
Maybe?
not. Who knows?
Let's
Let's
see.
find out.
I'm psyched.
Okay, and we are still waiting on our half-orc to join us. They are having just some technical difficulties themselves on their computer, but they were here with us earlier while we were doing setup. So while we were waiting on that, I'm actually going to give you guys kind of a rundown about sort of about the things that happen here in this campaign and how you, the audience, can affect this campaign. For every sub that I get today, you can choose someone to roll a Wild Magic Surge on a D10,000 table, which is why the fighter is a D10,000 table, which is why the fighter is hairless during the day. He loses all his hair when he wakes up in the morning, and it wakes up, and that's kind of what happened. If you wish to give biddies up to 500 worth of biddies, you can give a nat 20 or a nat 1 to either the characters or the dungeon master. I know I have one nat 1 already. One of the reasons why we were a little frazzled the hair thing. So, Spirit, it's up to you. Are you, with your Wild Magic Surge, do you still want it lasting all the sessions, or would you prefer it reset?
No, I would want it to last the entire time.
Okay. I think depending on the severity of the surge, I might make a decision, but this is a hilarious surge, so we're gonna be fine.
Only way I would let him get out of it is if someone casted Remove Curse.
That would be pretty great. So yeah, so like I said, we're still kind of waiting on her. We can sort of just chill out. Oh, there's our half work. We did it, Reddit.
Someone swapped. We did it! Yes!
We did it, Reddit. Awesome. I'm so excited that everyone is here now. Myron, are things working well for you now?
No, but they're functioning. They're functioning.
As long as we're functioning at this point. We were just going around and doing our intros, and guess what? You're last.
Oh, that's lovely.
Save
Okay.
the best.
Right.
Hi, Myron. Introduce yourself and your character.
I am Myron. Hi. I grew hair since last.
Yes, it's beautiful.
You know. Thank you. I have an orc who's neutral good. Half orc shaman and technically druid. Yeah, she likes to tangle things up in her vines. There you go. Is that
Super annoying, by the way.
good?
Really is.
By the way, I got a new spell
okay,
that involves vines. So you're welcome.
More vines! Tentacle monsters happen all the time in this one. Just to let you guys know, that's the kind of campaign that you're expecting.
Alright.
And it looks like we're pretty good layout-wise. I will keep track of Wild Magic Surges on a piece of paper today, just because it's, you know, this is not our best day, fam. Between 10 days of no internet, and then OBS deciding it wanted to hate me. If one of the mods, while we start playing, wants to just go look on an old episode on YouTube, or if it's still here, to message me what everyone has as far as the crits go. If not, we can restart, and we'll bring them back next session when things aren't fucking awful. So, that being
I know
said,
I have
guys,
one from Cree.
I know, yeah, I know you have one. I want to say Kyrie has someone has 2 20s.
I think I have like 1 or 2 ones. I think.
Yeah. Yeah, something. If you guys look up Dragonstone on YouTube and go to the last few seconds, if any of my mods in chat can do that for me and just message me on Discord, that would be awesome. But without further ado, let's get this started. We're only 51 minutes late, like with the show. It's fine. We're fine.
That's nothing.
We're all fine here. How are you?
Okay. So last we left off with the party. They had to, you guys decided you were gonna go check up on Jules, who, took this, could it be worse? Yes, it could be worse, Magnus. You guys went to go check up on Jules, who housed the guy who gave you the job to find this little stone, correct? That gave you nightmares. You guys go there, Jules? Oh man, Blood Creed, thank you for those biddies. Nat 1 to the GM, just to be sure. I'm gonna go get a red marker for this. I got a red one.
I think that's like the third one.
And I got a green one. Yeah, I've used one of mine already. Thank you for those biddies. Oh man, there's my butt on stream. Great. Anyway, so... Thank you. So yeah, you guys discovered that Jules was dead, and standing over him was this very strange man that wore a fox mask, and his name was Mako. And Mako had recognized that you guys had a stone on you, sort of kind of explained it to you, like, what it was. Like, it was, like, part of, like, an artifact of Tiamat, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, so he's like, hey, do you guys want to help me find more? It would help me out to help you guys out.
We beat the crap out of him, didn't we?
You did not beat the crap out of Mako. He helped you.
Bullied the heck
You
out
kind
of
of bullied him. You kind of bullied him. But he's like, yeah, if you guys want to come and help me, like, I'll let you, I got a thing that can help you help find more things. And while you guys were talking to Mako, Kyrie, where's that going to? There's more biddies.
Right to you, GM. You're getting a nice...
You guys wanting to use that on me. So...
I mean, you know, gotta have some way to get ahead in the game.
Not like our role-playing skills will do anything.
You never know. As we continue our recap, as people throw biddies at me. Thanks for the tips. It's like, Nat 1's whatever, I'm getting paid. Like, as you guys were talking to Mako about some things, Kyrie kicked down a door, and there was a displacer beast, and there were some tentacles and pussy touching, and and you guys defeated.
The clip.
You
I
guys
still have it open.
You guys still.
I forgot to close it.
Don't play the clip here. Everyone can go watch it. It's saved in my clips. But anyway, so gotta do this recap. Anyway, you guys went on an adventure thanks to Mako, and you went into the forest, seemingly fine, and you went into this house, and there was nothing wrong with this house, and then you found this weird-ass crossbow who likes talking to you in French, and her name is Beatrix. And apparently Beatrix is a succubus stuck in this crossbow who can somehow sense these Dragonstone shards, and that is where we left off. That is where we left off. And Kyrie has Beatrix. So... that is where we're at. You guys are in this house feeling refreshed. Like, you guys had some traveling that you've already done, right? And you're in this house, and Beatrix is y'all haven't left yet, I'm assuming. What are you guys doing?
Guess we should probably try to loot the house, huh? Wait, I'm too good for that. But
I'm not.
It's not like anyone's actually.
wait, like, how abandoned was this place?
It's pretty abandoned. Like, it's overgrown. Like, the only room that seemed
Okay.
to be
There's
kept in check was the one that Beatrix was kept in. Remember, there was a desk with the spell scroll inside of it. That's basically a super ridiculously, like, high-level spell, like, release spell, right?
right.
That
Okay,
none
I
of
don't
you
think
guys
I'll
can
bother
currently
about
cast.
messing around with it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm willing to look for the things that may or may not be there in desks and drawers and chests of places.
Same
Wait,
though.
I'm sorry, I missed that. Someone came in looking for their cell phone. It's
Oh.
the 5th interruption I've had. I'm sorry.
It's
sorry.
okay. It's okay. Nothing could possibly be worse than what's happened already. Okay.
Oh, what are we looking for?
We're gonna loot the house because it's overgrown.
Okay.
So
Oh.
I have
We
no
already
moral
found the spell book.
Yeah.
But,
So as you
and the
guys
magic
are
bolts.
kind of rummaging around the house, you kind of hear a little snicker from Beatrix. She's like, "I'd be careful if I were you."
Beatrix, what's going on? What are you hiding from us?
Well,
I'm gonna insight that.
did you honestly think that I would just be laying here without any sort of protection?
There's probably traps.
All right, so on that investigation, oh god, I have to pull that up. So
Yeah, sorry. If I jumped ahead.
what
can
are
keep
you?
doing
No,
that.
it's fine. What is Darkheart investigating? Particularly.
Gosh, what's the most stereotypical thing that a rogue would be looking for? She's got to up her cred because everyone has not been believing her.
A rogue would
I-
definitely be looking for a secret door.
All right, I just do my best to find, like, I'm investigating like single bricks.
So
And
as
just
you
make
kind
me look
of
like I'm doing really good investigating, but I might
Right.
actually see something in the process.
right. So as you guys kind of go around investigating, and Ophelia is,
love
I mean,
Oh my
Darkheart is feeling around a wall. You
God. Feeling it up.
Yay. You kind of look above you, and where the wall meets the ceiling, it starts to move in a very pudding and oozing like way. Starts to
Oh.
even drip, and I need you to roll a dexterity save, please.
Yeah, I don't really want to touch that, but looks like I'm going to. Dex, where did you go?
So luckily with a 14, this black ooze that drips down misses you and hits the floor, and you can start to see that it starts to sizzle like acid. And you look up, and there's just more kind of forming as this black pudding, which is a type of ooze, just sort of morphs out of the wall. And you should probably roll initiative.
Probably. Beatrix, Jesus, what are you keeping
I
company with?
put it here. What are you saying? That was always here. It wasn't like it came after me. You disturbed him, for crying out loud.
Him?
Well, I don't know if it has a sex. I'm just saying. That's not my Beatrix voice. I
Did
have
you
to
just
find
roll
her.
a 5.16?
Yes.
Alright, so the point 16 is an initiative tiebreaker in case
Yeah.
anything rolls the same.
Yes.
Okay.
The point 16
You're gonna
is
have to
when I
roll.
Wait, I didn't have my tokens selected, apparently.
It's just roll it. I'm gonna write it down. It's fine. If you don't have your token, it's on the map.
Go for. No,
Yeah, it should be on the
not
map,
loading
and it
for
should be
me.
assigned to you as your default.
Yeah, I tried clicking my token and it's not doing
I got really
anything.
frazzled with the audio, with all of the OBS issues. I forgot to do the last minute touches on
Yeah.
my thing, and I apologize to you guys for that. Alright, so
Okay.
we have first Darkheart with an 18, Ajax with a 5.16, Rava with an 11, Kyrie with a 4, and did Shell roll initiative?
Oh, you're gonna have to roll it out for me. Just having shit internet tonight.
Okay,
It's
no
not rolling
problem.
up a roll 20.
No problem.
I was gonna say, if you want to assign her sheet to me, I don't mind rolling for her.
Yep, I'll do that.
Okay.
I will do that.
Wunderbar.
Wunderbar! Alright, it's now assigned to you, Spirit, so if you want to roll for her, please do that. For Shell.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shell. Let me just pull it up. Alright. So, there you go.
Sweet, and Shell has a 14. Okay, and the Black Pudding with a 17. So we have Darkheart first, the Black Pudding next, then Shell, then Rava, then Ajax, and then Kyrie. Alright, Darkheart, what would you like to do?
I'm not proficient in Arcana in the slightest, but can I roll to see if I know anything about oozes? Because
Yeah,
not
I
about
would
to
say
slash
go
that thing
ahead
that's just
and
gonna-
roll a nature check or a survival check. Whatever you're most
Survival.
Can I roll that too?
yeah, everyone
I've
who
got
can
the
like
most in
see
survival.
it. I'm assuming Darkheart was screaming. Like
Yeah.
Well then.
oh, excellent. Okay, so
Oh wow, we are killing it.
you guys are killing it today.
Roll.
Anyone who rolled knows that this pudding has a corrosive body. You know that if a creature touches the pudding or hits it with a melee weapon, you will likely take acid damage if you hit it up close. You know that it's probably going to be very, very bad for your close range weapons.
Oh good, I'm all about the
That was a
close.
mistake. I was just trying to expand
Okay,
that.
I understand. For your close range weapons. So yeah, and I mean that was a free action for you to roll that site, so you still have an action and a bonus action.
Great. I guess I'm gonna scavenge the room for something I can use as a ranged weapon because I don't have spells and all I have is melee. So I'm gonna, I guess, disengage from the ooze and give things a good look around. Would that be perception or investigate?
What are you looking for very specifically?
Anything at all that I can use as a ranged weapon. And I mean literally anything, because Darkheart is not smart. She's just gonna see.
I
something pointy
mean,
and go,
there's
"Oh,
some
brother."
rocks, like stones that you can probably throw at it.
Alright, well, I'm gonna start grabbing some stones for makeshift crappy slingshots,
Gotcha.
but that's probably the extent of my turn.
Yes, because you would have to disengage as an action.
Yep.
Alright, with that, it's the pudding's turn. And... ooh, what does it do? See, I forgot to even look at this thing.
Oh no, it's gonna TPK us. The GM didn't realize what she put in front of us.
No,
No.
because this is not the first time I've done this encounter. Thank you very much. Like, I'm saving those TPKs for the real fights. Anyway, yeah. So
Oh,
it's gonna. How far did you disengage?
As far as I
30
possibly
feet?
can, I guess.
Okay.
30 feet.
Who else was kind of standing around Ophelia or Darkheart while she was trying to
You can misnomer her all you like. I mean, everyone's gonna find out before long.
It's true.
and everyone
While
already knows.
while she was doing that, was anybody with
Kyrie
her?
was hanging back.
Kyrie was hanging back. Yeah.
Ralva was not anywhere near her.
Yeah. You guys weren't within 20 feet of her. Okay. With that, this monster is going to move 20 feet closer to Darkheart, and that's its turn.
Oh, man.
So, Shell, it's your turn.
Okay. How far away is the creature from any of us?
It's at least 10 feet away from
Particular.
Darkheart. It's 10 feet away from Darkheart. And it's on the wall.
Okay.
It's not like on the floor, it's on
Great.
the wall. Mm-hmm. So it's about... yeah.
Hey, spirit. Spell in my third level slots should be like spike thorns or something of that nature.
I don't see a third level spell.
Oh, second level spell slot. Sorry.
Spike growth.
Yeah, this should say like spike something. Yeah.
Okay.
That would be great. Yeah, let's go ahead and cast that.
The ground in a 20-foot radius centered at a point within range twists and sprouts hard spikes and thorns. The area becomes difficult terrain for a duration. The transformation of the ground is camouflage and looks natural. Any creature. And you did this on the floor?
Yeah, I did this on the floor, just out of range of us, but like within
Gotcha.
the range of the creature.
Okay. Is there anything else that you wanted to do?
Nah.
All right, cool. With that, we now have Rava.
All right. With a 25, nat 20 on the survival check.
Mm-hmm.
Would a spear with it's a pretty long spear. I think it's got 20-foot range or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Would you take damage, acid damage, if you hit it with that?
No, you're not close enough. You would know that you wouldn't take that kind of damage.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna shout, Ophelia, or Darkheart. She didn't know Ophelia. And then, can I toss the spear to her? Not at her.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you can toss
All
the
right.
spear
I
to
would
her.
make a dex to try to catch that.
Yes. Please do. Oh.
Did I roll dex to see how good of a throw it is?
Yes, go ahead
How
and
on point
yes,
it was?
go ahead
Okay.
and do that, please.
Character sheet, come back. There we go.
No.
Great.
That was a
Perfect
luckily,
throw.
because it was a perfect throw, Ophelia, even though you didn't catch it, it also didn't hit you. And it landed basically between your feet.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
If I'm allowed to pick it up, I'll pick it up. Otherwise, next turn, you know what goes on.
Yeah, it'll be a free action to pick it up on your next turn. Rava, is there anything else you'd like to do? Any bonus actions?
Thanks.
It's only a bonus action. I think I will cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Yeah, do it. Excellent.
Okay.
All right. We know how
I can
it
only
works.
cast it level 1.
You're good. All right, Ajax, it's your turn. Unless Rava wanted to move.
She'll, I guess, I think I can really only take a 5-foot step back from it, right?
Are you? You're not
think it's
in.
fine for that.
You weren't melee range of it, so you can move your full 30 feet.
Okay.
Mhm.
She's going to backpedal quite a bit.
Okay.
Be aware.
Far
There-
enough away
there
where
is
it can't
spikes
reach her
there,
in
so-
one action.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Just be aware.
Okay then. Ajax, it's your turn.
Ajax is going to go over to wherever Darkheart had found the stones
Mm-hmm.
and pick up a couple himself. because he has.
All right.
He has no. Oh wait, he does. Never mind. He pulls out his crossbow because apparently he has that.
Hey.
And going for the hit.
Oh yeah, you hit. Okay. So you hit this guy, and I mean the crossbow goes like right into it, right? And it does damage, but it definitely has some issues as it just sort of like corroses away, right?
Okay.
Yeah, the bolt itself corroses away inside this pudding.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. All right, cool. Anything else you'd like to do? Any bonus actions?
No, not right now.
All right, Kyrie, it's your turn.
Okay, well, I think the only logical option is to take Beatrix out for a spin. Let's see what this lady could do.
Oh shit! That's what
Ow.
that lady can fucking do. Please roll damage.
Wow.
I like how she has percentage 0.
What the?
You exploded this pudding. I need everyone to roll a dexterity saving throw.
What pudding? I didn't see a pudding.
Everyone needs to roll a dexterity saving throw, please, to make sure that they
Oh my
don't get
God.
acid splashed onto them.
Dexterity for Ajax. Dexterity.
I'm just not even gonna do half damage for that. Like, all right, you guys move. You guys move.
Oh my god.
You just need to make it. You just need to not critically fail this, and you should be fine. But also, just remember, I need.
That's Robin's. Her dexterity wasn't rolling for some
I need you to make a Constitution save, Eve.
Yeah, it was. I rolled.
Wait, who, me?
Yeah, you need to make a Constitution
Or
save.
not, no, sorry.
What did you have to make? Oh, what is it, Scott? What is... I forgot what her thing was. Hold on a sec. Her spell save DC was.
Oh, that's why.
15?
Huh? Does it say on her attack? Oh yeah, 15.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, so you take 12
Con save.
psychic damage.
Fuck. Alright.
Like, as you use Beatrix, like, you can just feel your mind just kind of start to not have a great time. Like,
Okay.
like, you had this moment of how amazing it was to, like, shoot Beatrix, and then all of a sudden you can feel, like, the succubusness just kind of touching your brain, and it's not a good feeling at all.
That's the opposite of how you're supposed to feel when you shoot something.
Ah, this is not how killing is supposed to feel.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, you guys have successfully exploded this black pudding. And Kyrie is, like, has, like, these really wide pupils, and is just looking around, and Beatrix is like, oh, I enjoyed that. I don't know about you. Le canage.
You are just like all my other ex-girlfriends. This is horrible.
Well, I mean, to be fair, never mind.
Okay, what do you guys want to do now that this pudding is just gone and disintegrated?
Oh my god.
Robin's just gonna stare for a long moment and then just slowly walk over to Darkheart, gently take her spear back, put it away.
No problem. Thanks for the thought. Appreciate it.
You know, I was actually Darkheart, I was thinking about. See, I have this short bow, and I thought, like, maybe I won't need it because I've got this cool talking crossbow. But fuck that.
Yeah, Beatrix is super useful in a fight. She only has 12 rounds, and just be careful every time you shoot them.
Are they
Yeah, I'm gonna
recoverable?
be super careful.
Are the rounds recoverable?
No,
I'll just have to pick up a ranged weapon later.
no, they're not.
Said no.
Hey, did you want one? Because I've got this one, the talking
Well, no,
one.
I don't want to touch her. And look,
So,
You know what? If you don't want to take the heat, I can take the heat. I will take it if you do not need it. I will give you my light crossbow. I will give Darkheart my light crossbow if she would like it.
seems like kind of an honorable way to get a weapon. I'm not sure if I'm okay with that. I mean,
It's
Oh,
a
what the
fucking
hell.
free crossbow.
And
does
take the
nobody
character.
love me? I don't understand. I just did
Dex
what you
doesn't love
asked me to do. Beatrix
cool.
is just being a
Like
dramatic
crossbow?
piece of shit right now.
Beatrix, I still love you. I just think we need some time apart. And I just kind of toss Beatrix at Ajax.
Ajax will make the dexterity save to the dexterity to catch it.
She's
Do you
loaded!
want to save?
She's loaded!
Do you want a save or a regular?
Do a save. Please do a save.
Because I threw it real bad.
Oh, God. Thank God you caught her. And she's loaded. Like,
I would have offered to make a save as well, because I didn't think she was probably
Yeah,
that far away, but
For the record, the archetype that I took, I can use help on creatures within 30 feet. So if we're in combat and we're not that close, you can still roll advantage if I don't do a thing.
oh, man. I was a little bit worried you all were about to die. So...
No, no, guys, tonight.
Like, you're just gonna toss the psychic bullet gun into the air? Like,
uh,
Oh my god!
You actually, I feel like if I had thrown it and it was about to fall, I could have. Wait, never mind. It didn't fall. We're good.
so as Beatrix is handed over to Ajax, Beatrix, her eye turns to you, and it's like, well, you know, I do prefer a more masculine type anyway. And she,
Rude!
Ajax
So rude!
looks down, shrugs, looks back up, and hands Darkheart his light crossbow and 19 bolts that he has left.
Thank you. Am I allowed to say thank you as a rogue? Man, who knows? I'm just mumbling this shit under my breath, and everyone can probably hear me.
probably.
No, Darkheart, that's actually against rogue law. You can't
It's-
say thank you. Yeah.
Hmm.
No, it's
I give him a firm thumbs up.
chapter 19, section 13B.
God, I
Not-
have got to get to a library. I
Okay.
have got to get to a library.
All right.
Yeah,
So
the rogues' libraries are pretty important.
So what would you guys
Let's have this conversation in
like?
Beats Cat.
What would you guys like to do now? It's late afternoon. We'll say it's late afternoon. The sun's setting. It's getting chilly because it's the beginning of fall. You're in a house. Do you want to keep looking around this house, or would you like to continue your trek to wherever you might be going?
And shall look around outside the house.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you going to collect more skulls?
I'll collect leaves this time.
if I may, we should probably stay together if there are other monsters or traps might be better to, well, not get eaten alive alone. It's just a
Shell's gonna still go outside anyways. Night.
Shell's not gonna
It
listen to
is
you.
the night of the waxing
Oh, that
infant,
door.
and she's gonna go see.
Alright, is there anything particular that you're looking for? If you want to roll your investigation or your perception to kind of see what's going on?
Rava's
Yeah.
looking for traps mostly.
Okay, I was
And then
specifically asking
possibly-
Honestly,
Shell.
I will help.
Also
with the
looking for,
investigation. But you want perception for trap finding?
Perception, investigation, whatever you guys are better at, wisdom or intelligence. So, like, luckily for you, whatever just happened to this black pudding, if there was anything else in this house, it is now fucking terrified and it is left. As far as traps go, the black pudding was the trap. You guys make quick use of that one for me. But as far as, as far as it goes, the house itself doesn't seem particularly dangerous anymore. You do find a room that seems to have been an office at one point.
Oh man, I gotta check the books in case there's a Rokus library there.
Mm-hmm.
Rava just looks at the books and then looks at Beatrix. What was stored in, what type of books are in here?
Do you honestly
I don't have time
think
to go
that
through
I can read while I'm sitting in a box? I don't even have fingers to thumb through books.
How many shots are left with that? Just so that I make sure.
11.
I think 11.
Mm-hmm.
11. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to move the attack, Beatrice's attack to you eventually.
Already.
Okay.
I just got it fixed. Thank you.
Okay. But yes, 11. We'll have to transfer character sheets over as Beatrix gets moved around. It's
Everyone gets
okay.
a turn with the succubus.
She's used to jumping from lover to lover.
Yeah.
That's what she does.
And
Anyway.
let me clarify, some wizard or something put you in that crossbow. If you knew what kind of, what race he was or what kind of magic he practiced, we might have a good idea of what's in here.
Oh, a dragon put me in here.
Okay, that's.
I'm getting
Oh, yeah,
Shadowrun
that's-
flashbacks, oh god! We need to leave right now, this is not a milk run!
A dragon. A filthy, disgusting golden worm trapped me and my brother inside of these things, as well as our... She's like, you know what, that's too much information. I don't need to tell you any of this.
Well,
This
what-
isn't
what
part of
about
our
your
deal.
brother?
This is not part of our deal. I help you find these Tiamat Dragonstones, and you get me out. This is deal, right?
This is
Not
not.
Tricks, but you
deal.
tell me, right?
You have to try and persuade her. Oh, what? All right,
Don't-
let's.
Charming.
And if you don't mind, I want to roll on how much we know about golden
Oh yeah,
worms.
same.
Ooh.
Not a lot, apparently.
Let me roll Beatrix's against Shaw. Oh, well.
Wow.
She rolled 0. So she rolled what up? Like
She
a
rolled a
16.
15.
Yeah, 15. Yeah, she's got a 20 in her charisma. She's like, well, I guess for you, since you gave me such a show right out the box. What do you want to know, love?
Well, tell us a little bit more about this dragon fool you're hanging out with, who put you in the.
Ugh. The stupid fox works for her. Her name is Dree.
Oh, so the fox. Okay.
She
Yeah,
had a
box.
tiffy with my
Got
boss. Because apparently they loved the same person. His name was... Oh, God, what was his name? She kind of thinks for a second. She's like, I've been in the box for so long, I might need a good stroking of my barrel in order to remember.
Was it
Ajax looks down.
Dragon by any chance?
Really? You're gonna do this now?
Well, is there any other inappropriate time to do it?
Fine.
Ajax, do you need to find a room?
No, I don't believe that I do. Even though I don't think a succubus would be my type of good time.
Well,
Yes,
we're
I
not
just
worried
heard-
about you having a good time. We're worrying about jogging my memory now, aren't we?
I'm laughing. Ralba's trying not to laugh.
Fine.
Be gentle now.
Darkheart looks so scandalized, like she's seen people do more than kiss in her life.
So do you stroke Beatrix's barrel?
Yes.
So her eye half closes and her pupil rolls back for a bit, and she's like, yes, what were we asking again? Oh, the ex. His name was Morte. He's been gone for a long time now. I don't know what happened to him. It wasn't good. But anyway, my boss is trapped. I'm trapped. There's a couple of other of us. We're just trapped everywhere. But yeah, Dree did that because she was jealous.
Was your boss a dragon? Or was the person they both loved a dragon?
Oh, was the person that my boss loved the dragon? No, he was just a human man.
Okay.
Was he a knight by any chance?
Oh, no. He was a wizard.
Okay.
I might have had a
Not
round
bad,
with him
you guys.
Been in the
myself.
box for how long?
What year is it? I have no concept of time. I was in a box.
We tell her the year.
Okay. She's like,
2018.
it's then I guess Mako
I've
put.
been in this box.
She's like, then I guess the fox put me in here about 2 weeks ago. This isn't the first box that I've been in. He uses me sometimes. It's not
Wait, you
good.
need to know what year it was, but it's only been 2 weeks?
How long ago did you see the lover of the dragon in the box?
Oh, that's been a couple of 100 years.
Yeah, he's probably dead then.
Probably.
Maybe.
Ralba's going to begin rifling through the books, seeing if there's
A lot of
Anything
a lot of these books are like really, really old, and some of them even kind of fall and brittle at your feet. Go and roll an investigation for me, though.
I can't use insight
Or you can use insight if you want.
or perception.
Yeah, you can use either one. Those are fine.
Yeah, Ralba gives up halfway and is just like,
I'm
I don't like books.
do some investigating too,
Okay.
but not very good investigating. Just kind of.
Yeah, you guys don't find anything. Let's get a shell.
But books and languages I understand.
Yeah.
That's
I was
cool.
gonna say insight, maybe?
Okay, so I'm gonna get to your rolls in a second. Let's go to Shell real quick, because Shell went outside. Shell didn't see any of this, I'm assuming. Shell, what is she looking for outside of the house? You might have heard like a moan from inside. I'm just saying, a moan of absolute pleasure.
He'll just gently spin the barrel and make sure that one expended shot is reloaded oh so very carefully.
Is Myron frozen? Is she still is Shell still with us?
I don't know.
I have to pull up the map.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we
Yeah.
hear
I
you.
You guys hear me now?
Thank you. I was worried about you and sad.
Like, I think my computer is gonna explode. You asked what Shell's doing, right?
Yeah, what's Shell doing outside?
Okay. Well, she actually kind of used that excuse to go out. Based on I'm actually a druid in real life, but what we do is recharge in the moonlight. So she's mooning her energy and
Okay. Would you
She's really not focusing. Going to be in a big cup.
She's enjoying the moon.
enjoying the moon?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me roll something real quick just to see. I do all of my rolls on a different computer. The computer I usually stream from.
Oh,
I have an idea.
computer shaming.
It's my husband's computer. Those silly PC users. Anyway.
Rava just sort of looks at the books for a second. Hang on. Ajax, can I see the crossbow for a moment?
I have a name.
If I call you the crossbow, you get offended, and it's very, very funny.
It's not gonna be funny when I
Sense
do
of
awful
humor. Oh,
things
that's
to
cute.
you. Okay, nothing happens to Shell while she's outside. She just feels relatively recharged. You might see some woodland creatures around, but nothing that's typically going to want to eat you, Shell.
Ajax will walk over with Beatrix. He will not toss her and be a dumb idiot.
Rava
It's
will,
probably a good idea. I can't imagine someone who would do that.
Yeah,
Hot
Bravo
potato.
but he firmly holds on to it. It's
Firmly grasp it.
That's sensible.
how tall is Ajax anyway? Curiosity.
he is. Let me look at his bio. 5'3".
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I am like 5 inches taller than Ajax.
Yeah, Rava's 6'1", so she's just gonna be like,
Because
All
I
right,
rolled
I'm-
it. And
Ajax, I'm taller than you.
he looks up to her. It is not about the size of the dog in the fight. It's about the size of the fight and the dog. And I have a lot of fight in this dog.
You
No,
have a
she
lot
is-
of dog
that's
in you
what
too, sir.
Your dog would
I need to hold
fight your dog so you can.
so that she can look at something.
You realize I don't want to hand it for your safety, but okay, fine. I don't want to hurt you. And he just kind of hands it over very tentatively.
Rava gently takes Beatrix and turns her towards the bookshelf.
Ugh.
I'm going to walk along the shelf. If
You're-
you see anything interesting that we could possibly use or need, just say something.
You have to persuade
Is
her.
that okay, Beatrix?
Go ahead and persuade her.
It might be easier if the
SPCA.
Let's see. Oh God.
Oh man, she's got to roll pretty bad.
And the verdict is guilty.
Rava has a sexy voice.
I
okay?
didn't even have to like force my nat ones onto me. Like
I was just about to say we could use the nat 1, but every time I mention a nat 1 or a nat 20, it happens. So
there you go.
Mention it more often.
So Beatrix just kind of she sighs and she's like, "All right, you little dark elf, look inside." And she's like, "A book that
Rava's
looks."
going to pat the top of the crossbow very gently.
ooh la la.
She's like,
Isn't it nice when we cooperate?
there was a There's nothing here. You make me go through all of that. There's really actually nothing here. Oh wait.
Nothing.
Wait. There might have been letter somewhere in this house.
Oh. In the entire house.
A letter. It could be in a book. I don't remember. It was on my person, and I don't know where the fox hid it.
I see. And what are the contents of this letter?
Well, I don't know how to read. I don't know how to read Underdark.
Would
Is there
the
a
average
desk
person?
Rava just gives the crossbow back to Ajax and starts pulling out books and rifling through them and tossing them to the side if they don't have a letter in it.
Would the average person know what Underdark speech looks like while written down?
A roll in
We
intelligence.
can't read it.
Like, I wouldn't say
kind of the
the
way you-
average person.
It probably looks very distinct.
Yeah, it looks very distinct. It is a form of Elvish, which is a form of Sylvan. So if you understand
It's a
Elvish
Form
or
of Elvish that looks an awful lot like someone smeared spiders all over the paper
yeah,
and
that's what
blood.
Underdark looks like.
and then stabbed the paper.
Because I'll
back.
help look.
That's Elvish.
Yeah, so Darkheart actually pulls out a book, and there is a paper sticking out of it, and there is an envelope in there.
I'm gonna hand it to Rava because she has a sexy voice and I don't want her to beat me up.
Rava is going to carefully open it and
So
look at it.
open it, and it's definitely has some age on it. Not like
Yeah.
super, super, super old, but telephone. But maybe
Yes, I
kind of
know.
like 15 or 20-ish years old, sort of thing. And
I apologize.
and in this letter there is some common, there is also some Underdark written, and the letter essentially says addressing Beatrix and another name called Thibodeau. Thibodeau. I'm trying to figure out how to word this. I didn't plan on you guys finding this until much later, but it's okay that it's found now. Addressed in it, it's Underdark, but at the same time it's just kind of hard to read because there's been some fade, right? But there is mention of it's like, I have not found her village yet. I have not found her hoard yet. Lilith and I need it. We have employed the Dark Elves, but they are resistant. We could use your assistance in helping. Signed, the Lord Morte.
Hang on, I'm trying to write that down. We could use your assistance in looking? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
And
I'm
how do
trying
you
to get my
spell his name?
timelines right in my head. It's about 20, 25 years old, the letter.
Who was it signed by again?
Lord Morte.
Morte?
Morte.
Lord
Like-
Morte.
Yes.
As in the Spanish word for death?
Yes, as in the ex-boyfriend.
Cool.
That
I was
she
just
men-
making sure
yes.
I had that spelled right.
Yes, that she mentioned earlier. The wizard.
Well then.
You can choose whether or not you want to share that information.
Ra was just reading it and then she's got one eyebrow raised, just like
Is there something
quietly.
the matter?
Bravo, what's going on?
I gave you that letter.
Oh. Right, signed Lord Morte. something about was looking for someone in a village. I've not found her village yet. And something about a horde. Is there some sort of literary context of what kind of horde we're talking about? Are we talking about, like,
I would
horde
maybe
as in a group of people, or horde as in, like, a stash of treasure? Because most languages would distinguish that, but not necessarily English. But would the context of this language distinguish that?
yes, a group of people or a horde.
Okay.
See, you're making such a face.
That's the thing, is that there isn't a distinction in it.
Can I roll something to try and put the clues together?
The difference between treasure and person. You can roll insight.
You know what? I would think that Underdark wouldn't actually have the distinction. Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Good point.
So with that insight roll, maybe maybe this letter is referring to a dragon horde.
Or
That about confirms what I had thought.
Beatrix,
Okay.
you know a Lilith?
So the dealing with Lilith is magic.
Why is everyone standing here in this village? I thought we were going to look for Dragonstone. Why are we here? Who cares? What happened
we
20
love to
years
read.
ago?
Reading is fundamental.
Beatrix, do you know a Lilith?
Yes, that's my boss.
I see.
Do you want to roll a religion check?
Rouse
Yeah,
will fail it,
actually,
but okay.
that's a good idea.
Oh my god,
Sure,
you
I'll
guys
do
are rolling so good today.
Oh man!
All of my
Oh,
info
wait, what?
dumping on you guys.
Oh!
Oh wow!
Okay.
So, you guys know that Lilith is one of, like, the
Correct.
9 lords of hell. Like, she's, like, the queen succubus.
Damn!
Rob is just, like, so line-faced right now.
Birds in sage, master circle.
And around a circle. Does anybody want to kind of go tell Shell what's happening? Like,
We'll learn a bit.
Is there like
Hear
a
about-
window that we could just open up and like yell out of?
There's something here about employing the Dark Elves. And the Dark Elves resisting.
and you know, from about 20
Whoever this-
20 years ago is about
Whoever this
when
letter was,
they disappeared.
and who was the letter addressed to? Do we know?
It doesn't say anyone.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't say anyone,
And
but it was on.
This is a request for assistance, then.
Yeah.
Probably with dealing with the drow.
Ajax just looks down to Beatrix, begins to stroke her barrel. What else do you know?
Oh my god.
What do you want to know?
Was it like roll persuasion?
I'll roll the persuasion, sure, but
What do you want to know?
Should get a bonus.
I know that we had a mission, right? To go find these stones.
Who was this
Yes.
letter meant to be delivered to?
Oh, I don't know that. I was just
Nothing
the courier.
And you were bringing it to a dead drop?
Yes.
Okay. Where was this dead drop meant to be?
In the swamp.
I see.
oh boy.
Roba's gonna look through the library for any old maps.
I would assume you guys have a map of your own, right?
No, an old
Yeah.
map.
An
An
old map.
from like
Right, it's very likely
From-
things have changed
Okay.
Yeah.
since.
An old map. Yeah, go ahead. You roll in whatever you want. I'm going to insist that you roll an investigation on this.
Okay.
3.
So you kind of go and you look through some things, and you actually don't find any maps at all. Not in this room,
Alright,
at the very least.
I'm gonna. Oh, not in this room. You said. Uh-huh.
Because you didn't specify if you guys were leaving the room to look for a map. Remember, this is the only room that seems not completely degraded, other than what Beatrix was in. There isn't like any like old maps. Like if you were probably gonna want to find something like that, you would have to go into a town.
Ajax is going to turn to let me remember her names. One of the rogues, not Darkheart. I can't remember.
Harry, the confident one.
Yeah, that one. Harry. He's
Yes, Ajax.
he's going to hold out his hand and he goes, "Can I please have the sheath?" Because you threw him the crossbow and didn't give him the sheath.
Oh, right. Here,
Or the sling or whatever it is.
And I throw the sheath too.
Luckily, that's not loaded.
He does not catch it. Okay, it smacks him in the face. Good to know.
But it was a good throw.
Y'all are so beautifully dysfunctional.
Considering this drop was meant to happen 200 years ago, an older map might be good to look at for Beatrix to pinpoint where to go. The landscape might have changed since then.
Well, that might be a good idea. Also, at the same time, this drop, like you said, was probably supposed to happen 200 years ago. So there's chances that we will find nothing if we continue that course of action.
20 years ago.
20
25
20
years ago.
20 years ago. Right.
My bad.
20.
Beatrix pulled in some legs.
The White Castle would have still been a great town by then.
Yeah, it would have been a great town.
So
It
I feel
wasn't for
that
those filthy orcs.
Hobgoblins.
I feel that while I may not disagree with the course of action at the present moment, that our best course of action would be to go and look for more stones, at least in the meantime.
It doesn't mean we can't head in that direction. Rava will pull out like a modern map, or I'm just like, she's a ranger. I'm assuming she has some sort of map.
Yeah. So you go into the map and haha, let's go. You guys are roughly, I'm gonna ping the map and sorry chat, you guys are just, you're in this little forest right here, south of White Castle. Right.
Okay.
You have a few options. There is Otho, which is about 30 miles as the crow flies. So you would have to go basically 15 around the lake and then 15 that way. You could go to Dry Prong. Dry Prong is definitely where all the dandies live right now. And I mean,
I don't recommend Dry Prong at all.
And there's the capital city, Covington.
Out of character, I'm from Dry Prong. So hell yes.
That's why all the dandies live there.
All the better to speak from, my
Are we traveling right now, or are you just pinpointing where we are?
I'm just pinpointing where they are.
looking.
I do want to remind you guys that there was a mention last session about Dragonstones and how Beatrix had sensed that there was some southern movement of one.
So
It was the fox.
probably the
Beatrix.
And it wasn't,
we're
and she did
this
tell
map
you
with
that it wasn't the fox
with your
or
dead
the
drop.
owlbear. Because she can distinct between shards.
Yep.
Where on this map was the drop location? Just so
The
that it could be marked.
swamp is, if you scroll down, kind of like where these two smaller forests. This is, come here. This is the swamp.
Okay, that's way far.
Yes.
I like swamps.
I'm sure she does. I am from a swamp. I think swamps are great. So yeah, what would you guys like to do?
Often makes the most sense if it's.
I suppose we could go south.
Yeah, let's head south.
Let's do it.
Cool.
You're gonna have to tell Shell about this because she has no idea where you guys are going.
Shell, Kyrie pokes her head out the window. Hey, I think we might be like working for the devil or something, but we're going south.
What? What?
We're not looking for the devil.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Like,
We're just using information from the devil.
What? That goes against everything I know.
Hey, Jack.
It goes
Hey,
against
Jack.
everything I know too, but it's really hardcore. So let's do it.
Ajax will actually walk outside with Beatrix Sheath, because he's taken proper precautions, and he will begin to explain everything that has transpired and the fact that they have decided to go look for a dead drop location that may or may not be a current residence of
Bogwitch!
another hunk of stone.
Bogwitch, thank you so much for that sub! Oh my god, Bogwitch! Bogwitch!
so
Oh,
Who would you like to give a D10,000 Wild Magic Surge to?
oh boy.
I'm terrified.
Sid, don't you do me like this. Don't you fucking do me like this.
What does a Wild Magic Surge do? It can do anything. There are 10,000 options. Eve, please roll a D10,000.
Oh,
My God.
how do I...
Just, you / roll 1d10,000. You type that in the chat.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So excited. Bogwitch, thank you so much for that sub. 3726. What's going on with Eve?
Do something. But
All right, 3726. So the next meal that you prepare will levitate 10 plus 1d20 feet into the air.
that's interesting because in my one personality trait, or one of my two personality traits, the first one is I've never paid for a meal in my life. So something and then it's just going to start hovering.
It just hovers and floats over to your mouth like, yes. See, I am a wizard.
And of course, thank you everyone who's following. And so, yeah, for those of you guys who are tuning in and just kind of want to know what just happened, if you subscribe to my channel, you can force the players to roll a Wild Magic Surge from a D10,000 table. And depending on the severity of it, I might let it last more than one session or just one session or whatever. Obviously, this is a one-time deal for this Wild Magic Surge. And also, if you roll any, if you would like to give any biddies, up to 500 biddies a session, you can give a nat 20 or a nat 1 to one of the characters or the GM. I currently have at least 3 nat 1s to my name. So normally I have my graphic. We just lost that in the technical difficulties today. So that much we know, and that is the most important, is that I at least have 3 nat 1s that they can call for me to use at any time. So if that's something that you are interested in, you go ahead and do that. Alright, Cass, so what was going on with Ajax? Before we got subbed interrupted.
He was explaining to Shell? Yeah, Shell. What exactly was going on? The fact that they, mostly them, had decided to go look for a drop location that was talked about, that was of a letter, and that may be the road to the next piece of stone that they are looking for.
Awesome. And Shell, Blood Cree just gave you a nat 20.
Oh, thank you, Red Cree. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's great. I'm gonna use it on my tentacle vines. Thank you.
Please don't.
Anyways.
Please don't.
Okay. Okay, Shell's gonna do a quick response to Ajax since they're assuming we're out of earshot of everybody else.
Yeah.
So Shell's gonna be a little bit serious here. Just so you know, if we do collect these items, these stones, the power to destroy them.
I know it will be hard to destroy them.
It will be hard, but exist. And
Yeah, well, there's a lot of things that shouldn't exist that do. He kind of indicates the crossbow on his back just a little bit. I will roll a sleight of hand if you want me to, just to see if the crossbow does not get offended.
Okay. I mean, she probably will still be offended.
Should I roll perception listen to see if Rava can hear this, or?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Oh yeah, you hear that. And Beatrix is offended.
She's offended in the rounds. You were doing a good job.
I don't know if I love you or hate you yet.
He just kind of looks to her. I'll stroke her barrel later.
Okay.
Harry's still hanging out of the window, and she casts Mage Hand and attempts to snatch pull Beatrix out of the sheath with a quick sleight of hand. Oh, that's perfect. Thank you so much.
Does she weigh more than 10 pounds though? Question mark.
Crossbows are pretty heavy.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah,
crossbows
I would
are
say
very heavy.
Colt.
Never escalating her weight.
This is what I'm going.
I mean,
she is a.
It's a magical crossbow that
It's a
holds.
magical crossbow that has an entire demon inside of it. It's probably pretty heavy.
I would say she's pretty heavy. So this is what's gonna happen is like your mage hand is gonna move to like lift up Beatrix, and she kind of wiggles, and you know she's right, and but like your mage hand cannot lift it, and luckily unless Spirit rolls like a really high insight on that, he's probably not gonna see like even feel. He might feel Beatrix shiver, but I'm assuming it's not because he knows there's a mage hand there.
Nope.
Yeah, he doesn't. He feels her shiver, but doesn't realize. He thinks it's all him, right? Like.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
I want to see how much Ralph is popcorning.
So popcorning right now.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm oblivious. I would love to be oblivious.
Good. Excellent.
I'm not oblivious. I will join you with the popcorn.
So yeah, Rava will walk forward and just be like, because they were whispering about this,
Mm-hmm.
and just say, you know, it's a relic, right? These Dragonstones, you can't destroy a relic. Not easily, anyway.
Especially one of a god as powerful as
What?
Tiamat.
We need to take it to Mount Doom.
Throw it into the fire!
Actually,
I fully believe that Mount Doom is a place.
octave into her voice. Watch me.
Alright.
I mean, you're welcome to try, but
Ajax
just saying.
looks to them,
Rhoda shrugs.
his bald head gleaming, and oh wait, is it night or day?
It's night.
It's night at this point. It's definitely
moon is out,
evening.
though.
Mm-hmm.
So his he kind of. Oh God.
Myra, thank you so much for the sub! Who are you forcing
It's a waxing move.
a wild magic
I'm
surge?
doing it. Yeah, sure. Do it to Raba. I don't care.
Rava, you got a wild magic surge. And Slowpool, thank you so much for the biddies. Y'all, Slowpool, my husband, has been great today, and it's his birthday. Everybody say happy birthday to Slow Cool because he's watching.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, husband.
Yay! He's old. He's 29.
Okay,
Happy birthday to the husbandos.
Because Brava dare challenge Shell that she can't destroy a relic.
that wasn't a challenge. That was just it's really hard. You should know.
Oh, Celie, I take that as a challenge.
But Brava wasn't being the one who was actually challenged.
39, 19.
I know. I'm just...
39, 19.
Maybe you also have to...
So, write this down just in case Rava ever dies. Because when you die, crops within a 1 mile of you come into ripeness.
That is so true, Riddick.
Right?
That is so
Wow.
true, Riddick.
You have literally cursed her with Druidism. Okay.
Yes. And thank you so much for more biddies.
Your body is incredibly ground fertilizing.
Some of these rolls don't
Is it
start
just
getting
magically-
like super interesting until, dreams that he's trying to fall asleep. That's awful. Anyway.
Yeah, just catch Kyrie just like sneaking both like just weed seeds into her pocket and then also poison into her food.
Oh my god.
Alright, so do
I would
you
do that.
guys want to take your long rest because somebody took a lot of brain damage?
Yeah, how are you able to do
Nah,
that?
she'll be fine.
It's the evening. Take your long rest and possibly start your trek. Was it towards Otho that you guys had decided to travel to? Okay.
Oh yeah.
If I rested outside, should I have rode for something, or...
Nah. Y'all gonna take your long rest, have the benefits of the long rest.
I'll take watch.
As far as so Rava, you're
Okay.
taking watch. Go ahead and
Mhm.
roll your perception, please.
Oh no. Let me find it, because the character sheet's being stupid. Trying to fill dead air.
You notice the presence of about 3 homunculi in the trees.
Oh, shit, those guys.
Did we fought one of those, did we?
I remember it
saw
flew
one, it
away
flew
because
away,
remember
I
there
think.
was one in the there was one with the tentacle pussy, and it flew away. But you have 3 of them with you, right? Like in the woods. You don't know how long they've been there, but like
Do you have a
one
clear
of
view of them?
yeah, yeah, you can see them. They're hanging out in the trees.
And they're watching us?
Yes.
And
Quick,
do
maybe
they
they'll...
seem hostile?
Do you want to go ahead and roll me an Arcana check, please?
Arcana, or can I insight that?
No, you need to roll an Arcana. They seem pretty content on watching you. However, you know, with this check, that the homunculi are constructs, right? And you know that they, whoever created these constructs,
Can see through them.
can see
Yeah,
through
we
them.
We actually found
Exactly.
that out.
So whatever
but
they
I
have
think-
seen,
Had, like, great knowledge of them.
yeah, whatever they
Yeah.
have seen, like whoever created them has seen them.
Yeah. Did
So-
I crit knowledge on them before?
Yeah,
I
I
think
want to
you
say
did.
you guys did at one point. Yeah, so they
Yeah.
don't seem hostile, but the fact that they are there watching your every move does not bode well.
So they know we have beach
You can see them real
and-
clearly with the dark vision, right?
Yeah, I mean you see them in black and white essentially.
Wait, are they gonna... So, oh wait, never mind. This Tash.
So Rava's going to get up, run once around the camp, and just look around as if, she didn't see them.
Okay.
She's going to stop, look in another direction,
Roll
nudge
this-
Ajax, and just be like, don't get up. But there's some homunculi in the tree. And she's just going to go around to every person and wake them up and tell them.
It's
Be prepared to jump up if we need to. We might want to move.
Actually, got homunculi in the tree.
They
Is
are
the tree
just
like
watching.
Oh, sweet.
No, it's it's a distance, isn't it?
Pass without trace. Up to 1 hour. A veil of shadow and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10 dexterity bonus on stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks and passes. Fine. So you guys, I need you all to go ahead and...
Finally move.
Yeah, roll... As you move, roll your stealth checks, and obviously add a +10 to your stealth checks. If you decide to move away from these homunculi.
33 with a nat 20.
21 plus 10.
Oh, 21, 11 plus 10, so.
Ooh, guys.
Ajax is all of the stealthies.
Yeah, so, I mean, you guys are...
The paws are very quiet.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna
Yeah,
roll
boss.
for these guys just to make sure they don't nat, basically. Where's my monsters? There they are.
No, this is my favorite terrain. Do I get advantage on that?
Yes.
Okay, so 27 instead of...
Gotcha. And yeah, these guys, as far as you can, they're really stupid, right? You have disappeared from them completely into the night. You might hear some chittering, we're doing it, and they kind of flutter off, in all directions looking for you, but not in any direction that you're heading.
Anyone hearing In the Dark of the Night start to queue up as our background music?
Yes.
Okay. And this happens, I want to say, fairly close to the waking hour, so you guys can start seeing the beginning of dawn. I want to say, on average, it's probably going to take you guys a day and a half to get to Otho and traveling. And essentially, I'm just going to roll within those days to see if homunculi catch up with you.
Alright.
That's day 1. Oops. So the first day, one homunculus finds you guys. What do you guys want to do about him?
Oh. Can either wreck him, but the knowledge is still there.
The knowledge is still there. And this is the first day that you guys have been moving, so there's still no clear direction to where you're heading exactly.
Should we roll stealth again to see if we manage to evade the homunculus?
Yeah, absolutely.
But
Without them noticing us.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Pass Without Trace is not on the thing because it only lasts for an hour.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unless Shell chooses to cast it again, if they can.
That might be
Shell-
good.
Definitely.
Alright, then everybody gets their +10.
Okay.
15.
Well then,
28.
I rolled a 16.
Yes, you did.
That would be 25 since
28.
favorite terrain.
And I just gotta make sure that this little shit ball, bird ball, that's what the combination of bird and a ball is a ball.
Bird shit.
Doesn't find you guys. Just doesn't essentially crit. And yeah, it doesn't find you. So you guys managed to go this day and a half of walking until you see in the distance the town of Otho. Now, Otho is a completely different city. It's not so much. It's kind of in that weird place between a city and a town. It's a large town, but not quite a city. You know what I'm saying? However, Otho, unlike White Castle, is booming with people. There is a lot of business ventures in Otho. It is one of the ports on the lake, so it'll ferry people back and forth from the island, from Covington or Avon. And here, if anybody would just like to roll a general intelligence check or a history check for me, please do so.
Sure.
This place's major export is butts.
So, actually, anyone other than Rava, who probably has never been to this town in her entire life, knows that one of the things that is happening right now in Otho is that they're preparing for their fall caravan that's going to be traveling across the country. They travel from, in a few days' time for almost 4 months until basically it's almost impossible to cross mountains in this country and they have any business that's anywhere has a cart here and is setting up in Otho.
So a big merchant festival kind of deal.
Yeah, it's like the beginning of the merchant. The merchant guilds are all artisans, everyone gathering together in order to get ready for this caravan that's leaving in a few days.
Hey, Jax.
Okay.
Oh shoot! I have questions.
Kyrie just starts.
Secret message them to you because they'll show up on your screen.
Kyrie just starts flexing her stealing fingers.
Ajax looks like he's about ready to start offering work to any of the merchants because gold is good.
Rava is a little uncomfortable in the busyness, but she's looking around, seeing if there's anything to buy.
So Rava, as you're looking around,
I sent you a message, Val.
Yeah, as you even approach any cart, they immediately turn their back to you.
Whoa.
And do not and refuse to have a conversation with you at all. Shell, you may also be experiencing this as well. And Ajax, you're not experiencing this to the same extent that Shell and Rava are, but they'll listen to you, but they seem to blow you off after they sort of put together because you're brown.
Wow, that's awkward.
Rava will walk up to a stall and just stand there. And she'll take her coin purse off of her belt and clack it very loudly on the table.
Yeah.
She's got a good amount of money.
Who is
Just
this person?
a lot of
I'm gonna
money.
offer to disguise people, but
Whatever. Let's just be mad.
Ajax will take that.
not Ajax, but
And
Let's-
she's tapping her foot audibly.
I gotta see who you might be. What kind of stall are you approaching? Specifically.
Oh, she just wants to buy an apple.
Oh, so the vendor, there is a female dwarf that is this vendor, and she looks up at you and she's like, "How do I know the coin isn't stolen?"
Kyrie walks up and she's like, "Look, I really don't understand why you're being so. I don't think there's any reason to believe that anything that my friend has
My
here in
parents
this coin
are
purse
dead
is
because
still-
of her kind.
Well, my parents are dead because of, like, Apple salesmen.
Nobody
So,
asked you
like,
about your parents.
Apple salesmen killed my parents. So, it's really honestly, like, I'm willing to look past that if you're willing to look past whatever prejudices you may have. With my-
Ralva's just pinching the bridge of her nose and just being like, oh my god.
So the little
Like,
dwarf
there,
girl.
she is making visible body language of, oh my god, what are you saying? You are
So the dwarf girl,
just-
she rolls her eyes and she's like, if you hand me the coin, half elf, then I'll accept it.
Okay, I guess, here, you wanted an apple, right?
I haven't had fresh fruit in forever. To just hand a few
Okay.
cups.
So I grab a
She just-
coin. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, she just hands over I'm assuming it's like a copper.
Okay, so I hand over the copper piece, and I really don't see why you had to make such a big deal about this. And after I hand over the copper piece, I cast Mage Hand, and I steal a couple apples from behind her.
Cool. Roll a
with that
sleight of
mage
hand on
hand-
top of that.
Yeah, I would be happy to. Here you go, jerk.
Oh yeah, you steal these apples, no problem. She does not notice. She's like, it's company policy. As she hands you
Well, company.
the apple
What
that
a
you purchased.
shitty company.
Who's your manager? It's just like a fruit stand. You don't have a company here. It's just like you.
This is Macintosh Corp. Thank you very much. So is how much you know. Take your apples and leave before I call the constable.
I will, and I take another. I want to another sleight of hand to steal another couple apples. I'll take my apples and I will leave. Thank you.
Oh
very
yeah,
much.
she doesn't see. She's seeing red right now, so she doesn't see you. So you now have like a half dozen fucking apples. So-
Yay.
Yeah, and I'm like openly just like, hey, Rama, you want here apples? I know you got the one, but like if you wanted more,
Those are
seems like
yours.
you like apples, and I like crunch into one. And I just wanted you to know that if
She
you
likes
wanted an
apples because they make her look like more of an asshole.
That's a good reason. Keep that in mind.
I'm confused as
No,
to
no,
how
tell
makes
Beth
her look-
that. Tell Ophelia that. We need to convince her of that. This needs to be a thing.
Make you a badass.
Yo, Ophelia, here. But
Yes.
you want an apple? Here, I toss Ophelia an apple. No, not performance.
Alright.
Apples will make you look like a super badass. Trust me.
Alright. I'm gonna roll against it, but I wanna believe it. Where's my insight? Oh. Man. Are you sure it's not like tomatoes or something?
Rob was just staring at them and just shaking her head. She looks back at the dwarf.
like coring apples in one bite.
She just looks back at the dwarf, takes a really deep breath, and says, "I'm sorry that my presence here has caused you trouble. I've
Just
never been to this
leave.
town before. Since you do seem to be the only one willing to talk to me, what happened?"
What happened? What do you mean? You mean the war?
Would she know that the war was in this area exactly?
Oh yeah, I mean the war
Or-
was like lots of people. It was a little bit further north, right? Like in the mountains where most of the battlefield was happening. But like, dwarves, man, and elves banded together.
I wasn't aware the war extended this far. To
It
the
extends to
west.
everyone in this country. You can leave now. If you want someone to talk to, go talk to Kevin.
Can you point me in the direction of Kevin?
He's probably at the docks. He's this drunk little gnome and he has a wolf with him.
Should be pretty easy to find him.
Just
Drunk little gnome.
look at
I
the
love
guys.
that.
Straight out of Mean Girls.
And what's your problem with me?
Hello? The war. Well, I mean,
Okay.
they're just
Human.
racist against you because, you know,
I'm-
you live on the
I'm a
reservation.
human.
But you also are from the reservation. Like, you're obviously from the reservation.
Yeah.
That's
Iris
terrible.
just juggling apples, and she's just like, "Look, I get my
Would you all
my
just
family
leave?
was
I'm trying to
murdered by
sell
apple traders."
this produce before we take off. Leave me alone or I will call the constable.
I'm just wanting to
Apple
work.
traders are
I-
so uptight and
You're
murderous.
terrible.
Rava just sort of pulls the sort of cape pelt thing she's wearing a little higher up, turns and walks off.
Mhm.
She puts her hood up. So, hang on,
Okay.
the dog runs out.
Oh.
One moment.
Damn it. I was gonna
Ajax.
give her a hug.
Ajax is at least gonna try and find work for a little while because he needs money. He is broke.
So you're looking for work specifically in this town?
Anything that he can find. Yeah,
Roll an investigation for me.
sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I found nothing.
Yeah, you don't find any work. Sorry.
Okay. I missed whatever that was.
Well, it's definitely not more important than Kevin. Let's be real.
Ajax being a drunk little special humans.
I am going to, in the middle of like coring an apple in one bite, give Rava a hug and say that I don't. You. Friends.
Why I like White Castle.
Friends.
Even
Less
White
people.
Castle
Uh-oh.
hated us.
We lost Shell. We lost Myron
Oh no.
for a hot second there. Let's see what's going on. Da, 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 da. I think she said BRB at 6:23. Okay, so Shell will be back later.
Yes.
I'm kind of used to it though.
Ajax nods. You're not the only one.
Ajax, you want an apple?
I would like coin, but apple will do.
Toss Ajax an apple. I
Now I
I
actually
stole this
believe-
apple, but I could still use some coins. Like,
I believe even more that apples make you badass because Ajax is pulling it off.
I do
Like,
not
could it be
mind
cool? Does he-
I do not mind the stealing of coin, especially from asshole.
Sorry, I was just checking up. Alright, we got Shell back. Sweet! Welcome back, Myron.
Family. I was wondering if you guys were me because I kept trying to do stuff and I was like, oh, okay.
So what is Shell doing?
Well, I hear anything or something that has like, or something like of that nature.
Do you hear anything?
Or puck, like P-A-R-K, like
A park with
Rhymes with
trees.
what?
Oh, a park. Okay. Yeah, so there is actually a park probably located by the cathedral.
Okay, so she's actually going to head there to the park. She has her hood up and everything. She also has like a little bit of cloth she has around her face, so
Mm-hmm.
still, she's wearing gloves, so she's also covering her hands. She's
Gotcha.
going to the park. She's gonna try to information from the children because she's gonna blatantly be honest. So she kind of like waves them over her hand, and she's using the spell Druidcraft, her cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Flowers bloom from her hands. You enchant them and make them.
Yeah, some of these kids notice and they're like,
her.
"Oh, pretty flowers!" And they come up to you. They're kind of doing their annoying little crotch spawn giggles, and
Okay.
and they're like,
so they're.
"Thank you. That's so nice. She can make flowers. Make me one for my head. I want a crown."
She does that thing. She makes a flower crown for one of the kids.
Okay. You're the best.
And
oh
she
man,
goes,
I'm gonna tell my mom.
No, you don't have to. It's your own secret talking. Sorry.
Secret flower crown.
It's your secret flower crown. It's magic.
That's so cool. You're the best. Thank you.
I was wondering, is there anything weird in this town that you know of, like weird that the parents go hush hush about?
They kind of like exchange glances. Let me see what these kids know.
So, totally not creeping on kids in the
Right? What do these small children know?
What do these small children know that their parents are hush hush about?
So one of the kids pops up and they're like, oh, my dad's having problems getting some of the lake fish out because of this weird fog, and because of I have to think of 1 second, I have to look up the thing. I have so much information on this town that I wrote up in a coffee. And because of it should be under Kevin's. Because of Miffy.
Missy?
Yeah, Miffy. Miffy.
Who's that?
Miffy
God.
lives in the lake.
In the lake? Is she like a person, or is she like
No, I've never seen Miffy. Not very lots of people see Miffy. She just sometimes her head pokes out and she'll knock over the fairies.
Oh, so she's not very nice, huh?
Yeah, she's just not as nice as, like, sometimes you never see her, but, like, right now, she's just so weird. Like, I don't know what's up with Miffy.
Oh, so she was nice before?
Well, she just didn't bother anyone. I've never seen her myself. But my dad said it's definitely Miffy's
well, thank
fault.
you guys. I hope you have a great day. And then she blooms some more flowers, and she throws them up in the air for the kids to catch as she goes back towards the group.
And then she breaks. And they're like all excited about their flowers. And just completely oblivious because you were well covered up with your, just like all of your clothing. So, like to what you are, or even caring.
Usually, even if parents say like, "Oh, don't go to orcs," kids will just still go to fucking orcs. They always will. My dad hates you. Why does my dad hate you? That's how kids act.
Blood Cree, I was just reading your message. Yeah, like totally try for that.
Okay, Rava in the marketplace is gonna nudge Kyrie in the ribs.
Yes.
Can you get one of those? She subtly points.
Oh.
Little tin of it.
Oh yeah. The wood polish.
Mhm.
Got it. I cast Mage Hand, and I try to palm some of that wood polish. Do you want me to do a sleight of hand?
Yes, please. Oh yeah, you get a jar of polish.
Yeah. awesome. And I hand it over to Rava.
Thank you. And then she nudges Ajax and puts the polish in his hands. Beatrix will appreciate it.
Oh, gross! Oh, dear!
Ajax looks to her.
Beatrice
might
like,
hate
ooh,
But
that's my
at
favorite
least
brand
I
too.
can understand where you're going with this. He puts the polish into his bag.
Oh man.
And Beatrix can't see any of this. She just knows she was mentioned.
Kyrie is watching, like, through her fingers.
Good job, Kyrie.
Okay.
So
Rava pats her.
speaking of Beatrix, she's like, hey, does somebody want to know what I feel right
No.
A
now?
Dragonstone.
Okay. Then I'll just keep it.
I've got $5 on horny.
I'll take that bet.
Okay, I guess I'll just keep it to myself then.
What do you have?
Actually, we just got you a present. Tell us.
What do you feel, Beatrix?
Well, it's faint, but I feel the presence of a stone heading this way.
Heading this
Heading.
way.
Mm-hmm.
And about how far would you say out that it is?
I would say that it is.
Dot, 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 dot.
It's about 10 miles out. It's just at the edge of my radar.
In what direction?
From the north.
So approaching town.
Mm-hmm.
How quick
It is.
does it seem like they might be on foot, or are they traveling maybe via carriage or horses?
Well, considering that north is the lake, I would assume that they're coming via the ferry.
Oh, right.
It's Shell.
Owned by a crossbow.
Catched up with them at this point.
What the show what?
Is
At this point, because she was at the park. Do you think she'd be caught up with them at this point?
Yeah,
At the party?
she probably found them. They are clearly noticed.
yeah, Ophelia's been torn between the desire to ingratiate herself with the rogues of this town and stay with her BFFs, because you guys are all clearly BFFs now.
And one
So
of your,
I'm
and at
kinda
least some of
inspired.
your friends are having issues just walking.
Like, I'm probably just shadowing
Yeah.
everyone. I'm, like, making mean faces when they make mean faces.
Okay. Well,
The ferry, though.
well, basically tell you guys what the children told her. She's gonna inform you all what the children told her.
Okay.
So
Lovely.
they're dealing with a giant lake monster, is what you're telling me.
Sounds like it, and they said it didn't bother them before. So I'm assuming the influence of the stone is what making it bad. So we should save this poor creature.
Save the creature?
I like the save the creature plan.
I like the save the stone plan.
I think my idea might be better. Maybe we could possibly do both. In providing a little bit of a deterrent force, maybe we would be able to persuade the creature to leave the people alone, therefore increasing our reputation with the town, possibly, getting them to trust us a bit more.
I see. Just in
And-
character, like, fucking dumbass.
Then again, if the creature is infected by a stone, remember what happened to that?
Should be number one
that-
priority.
Well,
Save the
remember what happened to
creature.
that bear?
okay, if it's affected by a stone and that happens, it dies. We unfortunately cannot help that, but the town now has a lot of seafood that they can sell.
You don't know that, though. That was only
Yeah,
the
it could be
Albert.
poison.
You don't know that.
I was about Girl
Shell,
Scout
go ahead and
cookies.
roll an insight, please.
Me? Okay.
No, Shell. Shell rolls an insight.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Do you need me to roll it for you?
Roll. Hold on.
Okay.
It's just taking forever to load. Sorry about that, guys.
It's fine.
Okay, no, I suck. Okay.
Oh, yeah, no, as far as you're concerned, that was a one-time deal, man. Like, of course it was only because of that owl bear was the only one affected, because it wasn't a magical creature or anything. It just died.
Exactly.
So, let's go knock
Well-
that rock out.
I know it's hard to accept, but it's good to consider the possibility. Remember, you need to be prepared for any situation.
And at least it would ease its suffering. It did look like the rock was causing the owl bear quite a bit of pain.
That's why I went to the rock. Yeah.
He kind of looks to her. I know it's hard, and I understand that you, by nature, do not want to kill any animals. I partially feel the same, but it is also the circle of life. If it is in pain, I feel that we should also do something to ease its pain.
I've put an arm around Shell. We'll help it. We'll help it. Don't worry.
And here's Bravo literally wearing a pelt of something.
Hey,
let's
you know
ask
what? That
her.
thing could have died naturally.
Okay. So you guys want to go investigate
Can
this
I
sea
ask
monster?
you-
Did you literally just cast Entangle on me?
I cast Entangle on all of you.
Why?
Nope. Try again.
Nope. I'm going to use one of my nat 20s for that.
It's spelled save DC.
Yeah, you can't.
You can't.
Mm-mm.
No.
It goes against your spell
shit.
DC.
Oh.
Hey,
Like,
I'm
you're
just
right.
trying to give you a hug here.
13. So,
I've muscled my way out of those vines and give you a bigger hug. Like, we'll help the...
Bravo
help the
struggles
sea
a little
monster.
bit and just like.
I mean, I'm lying through my teeth here, but we'll help you.
Ajax looks to her. I was trying to be nice. Next time I will not be. That is the third time. Do it again, and there will be consequences. He kind of looks to Beatrix, then looks back to Shell.
Oh.
I am tired of having to struggle through your vines.
And you guys were friends.
It's one thing to do it on accident, get one of us caught if there's a threat that also needs to be entangled, but really, they're in the middle of town too.
They're in the middle of town, and all of these vines come up, which has clearly got the attention of people. So now there's eyes on you guys, right? And some people are...
Shell,
Yeah. And some...
shell size dispels it.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely still caught, and there's even some armored folk that are kind of starting to walk towards you guys. What are you gonna do?
Shell's
Can I
just
ask
gonna
you
take off her hood and mask, and she's gonna be like, "I'm the orc that caused the commotion."
They draw their swords. It's like...
Put your hands up in the air.
They're like...
She looks back at you all.
Halt! What are you doing causing a disturbance, monster?
Okay.
Brava's just going to like make sure her hood's all the way up and her mouth is covered.
Ajax.
She went on, like, go complete the
Not
mission.
that it'll help. Her eyes are red.
I'll be fine. Go complete the mission.
Ajax will walk forward.
Mm-hmm.
This was all a misunderstanding, but if you must take someone in, I suggest it be me, and not my
Kyrie
companion.
gets grease underneath all those motherfuckers.
Oh, shit.
Rava's
Trying
just
to
going
create-
to lean against the nearest wall like she isn't associated with any of this.
I was trying to create an excuse for not being here the next session.
Oh,
I already
fair
have
enough.
the excuse for you. Don't worry about it. I have my in-character
Oh,
reasons.
okay, cool.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Oh, cool.
I already have it.
I mean, this could have worked too.
Yeah, it could have worked too. But it's okay. So as the grease happens, you hear a whoa, 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 and all of a sudden, between these vets' legs, slides in a gnome. It's like, hey, guys.
Ajax,
You
I'm just
don't
gonna be up with Rava, trying not to be associated with these people.
you don't have to you don't have to worry, guard sirs. These fine people are with me. And the guards look at him. He's like, yeah, the Apple girl told me that they were looking for work, and I have work, and they're my employees right now. I will take full responsibility. And they just sigh, and they're like, Kevin, if anything happens
We found Kevin.
again, Kevin, it is your responsibility, and we will have to ban you from the docks. Didn't this already happen in Thayer? He's like, yeah, don't worry, I got this. And he walks over and he's like, hey, what's up? Heard you guys were looking for work.
That was awfully nice of you. Thank you.
I resent the implication that I have gainful employment. Excuse me.
Hold on, wait, I'm not allowed to say thank you. It's against the ropes handbook.
No need to say thank you. Kevin is always here to help because I was in fact raised by wolves.
Ajax just kind of looks. Yeah, me too.
Are we
Shall
brothers?
raises
Are we brothers?
Rava is, okay,
He looks at you.
Rava
Shell
is
raises her hand.
audibly laughing at that. In character, she is audibly laughing at that.
Shell raises her hand. I can
For the
change into
first
a
time.
wolf.
Ajax just turns to Rava. You may know my secret, but shut up.
She's just laughing harder now because he straight up said he had a secret out loud.
Oh yeah, he's smart. He's not going. He was preparing to fight these people too. So
He was.
he was ready to. Yeah, he was ready to surrender. And while they were taking him in, he was going to fight back so y'all could get away. That's what he was going.
Rava Rose is going to be as
Everybody wants to
inconspicuous as possible and hope they just ignored her.
He's like, all right, come on, guys. Let's all go back to my house. You can meet Patrick. He's my actual brother. Just,
You have a fake brother?
huh?
You have a fake brother?
I have
Is
all
that
kinds.
what-
We're pack creatures, aren't we? We have lots of brothers.
Okay.
Somebody roll a
Alright,
perception.
that's good.
Somebody roll a perception check.
Not getting anywhere.
Oh man. You guys notice how dilated Kevin's pupils are.
Is he
So-
not?
Oh, he's so high.
And on that note, I'm gonna go
Hey,
pee.
Kevin.
I'll be right back. it's my bathroom break, y'all.
You know what? I
He's
am
been hitting
gonna
that Guma again.
Oh. You know what I'm going to do?
pop out for a second too.
No.
Rava's
was-
going to hold something shiny in front of him and be like, look. See what happens.
Ajax growls.
Hey, Kevin, you want to see a talking crossbow?
Really? You're gonna try and...
You know that'd be hilarious.
Completely forgot I can change it to a wolf twice a day now.
Probably would be lower. Yeah, that's better.
Does someone need to be brushed?
I have no hair!
Shit.
Well, it falls out in the morning and then grows back, before the next morning. So,
Yeah, it's also during the middle of the day, so he has no hair.
well, he probably has some. It's starting to grow back.
And it's just at this point, I wanted to keep it a secret as to what exactly he is to the chat, but no, everyone's been dropping hints left and right.
Chat, do you know what Ajax is? No, nobody knows. Come on.
I mean, give a dog a bone once in a while. Gosh.
Speaking of dogs and bones.
Okay. Rob was gonna be like, Kevin, wait. She's gonna take out the Dragonstone and just wave it in front of him a little bit. See, like,
They
look how shiny this
have
is.
not arc, by the way. Okay, we're still waiting on everyone to respond.
I know, I'm messing around, so.
Yeah. Oh man. Like,
Just
oh yeah,
at this
Kevin is
point,
high
everyone's
as
by the
balls
shiny.
right now.
How intrigued by the shiny is he?
Oh, by the Dragonstone?
Yeah, by the shiny.
Oh, that's super cool. Where did you get that?
I found it.
Yeah, I might have seen some jeweler with it, some stuff that looks like that in town before.
Ajax?
You saw something else like this?
Oh yeah,
No.
there's jewelry like that all the time here. Especially now with the caravan,
Really?
man. Oh yeah, cause he like,
Interesting.
stuff's getting brought here all the time when leaving, and he's also in character. He just pulled out a bag of nuts and is nomming on them.
Sure, Ajax will just pull out a box of cheese.
Right? I just went and grabbed some string cheese.
Yeah, 'cause I'm-
Roba's gonna cut the apple in half and give half to Kevin.
Oh man, you're so cool. You can definitely stay at my house. Tall, dark lady. Wait, let's go
Does
back
he
to my
seem
house.
high? Does he seem really high?
Oh, he's high as shit.
Okay. Hey, when we get there, you want to see something cool?
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody is properly fueling with that Mountain Dew. So Kevin, like, kind of parades you guys through town, and the whole time there, he's like, don't worry, they're with me, Kevin, the tour guide, they're with me, don't worry. And he leads you to, basically the docks. And, and there's, like, a shack that he goes to and opens the door, and he's like, here's my house. Come on in, guys. And inside the house, there's a wolf. And he's like, and this is my brother Patrick. Say hi, Patrick. And Patrick's like, "Rrr." And yeah.
Does he like ear scritches?
Oh, yeah. Patrick likes them, too. I like ear scritches if you want to scritch my ear.
I scratch his ears.
Oh, my God.
Roba will pet the wolf. Roba will scritch Patrick's ears.
Both Patrick and Kevin's feet go.
This is wild shape to turn into a wolf to play with the other wolf.
Kevin's like, oh, my God. Are you my sister? This is
No.
She might be.
She's a soul
She
sister.
shakes her head. I'm gonna play with the wolf as a wolf.
Ajax just kind of looks to them as as they scratch, the ears, he kind of gives them a sideways glance and is like, "That's extremely degrading."
Anyway, Kevin sits down and he's like, in like the one chair that's in the house. I heard you
Kevin,
guys
you
were
have
having problems, and I came to your rescue because,
Yeah, thank you.
Us weirdos. Sometimes they're not
We're not-
appreciated here.
There is absolutely nothing weird about any of us.
Oh no, you're all
Rob's
really
so
weird.
amused.
Like you got a drow,
Work that just
you got a
turned into a
shiny
wolf.
human, you got the green lady, and you got the brown man. Like the only one that's not weird is the elf lady. She's kind of cute actually. Anyway, so were you guys looking for work or something? I don't actually have a job. I just wanted to make sure that you guys didn't get arrested for existing.
Yeah, that work is nice.
Okay.
Can I see it? Hey, Ajax, give me Beatrix for a second. This will be great, please.
Hey, Ajax kind of looks to her. He walks over, whispers something in her ear. "Thank you for not doing that to me," and then hands her Beatrix.
Why do I keep getting
Wait,
tossed around? Just keep me in one
I
space.
thought that was what you like.
Robo will pack Beatrix.
Huh.
Is that better?
I guess.
Kevin, look.
What
talking
is that?
crossbow.
That's pretty cool.
I know, right?
Can I have it?
Don't shoot Kelly.
Please tell Beatrix in great detail how wonderful you think she is.
Well, she's super shiny. Oh, she has a name. That's pretty cool. And he goes and he pulls out like this giant
Hold on,
crossbow that's like the same size of him. And he's like, "This is Nellie. She has a name too."
Sorry about that. This thing was falling a little bit.
It's okay. And he's like, "Beatrix, meet Nellie. Nellie, meet Beatrix." And of course, obviously, this giant crossbow doesn't respond. It's just an actual weapon, right? Like,
Wait.
Oh, Beatrix, I'm sure you'll get along really well with Nellie.
yeah, Beatrix. And he like taps Beatrix with his giant crossbow that's the size of him. And he's like, "Ah, they're touching."
He is so drunk. Not drunk. He's so high.
Isn't Nellie the name that the kids gave to me earlier? Or gave to
No,
Shell
the
earlier?
name that they gave you was
Nessie.
no,
Nessie.
it wasn't Nessie
It sounded
either.
like it.
Neffy?
No, I have it in here. Miffy. Myfi. Miffy.
Okay, I'm sorry. There's like Lee's and E's and things.
Yeah.
I got confused.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Miffy.
Oh yeah.
So, how is Beatrix responding to all this?
Externally screaming.
Ajax just kind of looks to
This
her.
is what a great general of
"We have
hell
a
has
bottle of
become.
polish. I will clean you later."
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
Only if you stop.
if you guys were looking for work, you need to talk to
Thank you, Beatrix.
You
And
need
she
to
just
talk-
gives it back to Ajax.
Dalton. Because Dalton runs the caravan, and the caravan always needs muscle, and they don't really care. In fact, the uglier and weirder that you are, the more likely you're to get hired, because unless people are gonna, mess with you in the caravan. Dalton's a pretty cool guy. He doesn't let me work for him, though.
Guess that could work.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's
Do you know-
up?
Do you know the mist and what's going on with the little lake friend?
Oh, Miffy! Yeah, dude, she's been really pissed off lately. I can't do any of my work with her. Sometimes the fairies run into her, but they just got people that slap her around to keep her away from the boat. And that's why the fairies have to take the long way around, out of her territory.
Who is she?
What kind of creature is she?
Oh, she's like a sea monster. She's got this long neck and flippers and really great teeth. If I could get my hands on those teeth, I would be the happiest gnome in the world. At this moment, he kind of like
How much would
motions
pay for
you.
that?
He motions you towards the wall, and he has like a collection of like monster teeth just hanging out against the wall. It was probably the wall
Shelf
behind
rounds.
you guys. Yeah.
How much would you pay for those teethers?
Oh, we're not gonna
Ah.
take her teeth.
Man, how much would I pay for
I
her
got a loose
teeth?
tooth or something.
I think I would. He waves Patrick over, and they talk to each other. You know,
I mean, a lot of aquatic lizards do regrow teeth.
I
Could
know,
always be a loose tooth.
I'd pay you money for it.
Okay.
You'd be paid in real money, huh?
That's my favorite kind of money.
I'm kind of whispering in Thieves' Cant to Kyrie this whole time. I know we're supposed to associate with weird people, but this guy is really, really, really weird. I don't know what to do. So I'm just gonna take my cues from her.
I mean, like, if you guys want to go talk to her, we can take my boat out, but it's been really hard to take my little boat out on the water lately.
She speaks.
I mean, I can kind of talk to her. I have
What
that
language?
magical ability. You know, sea monster.
What does sea monster sound like?
So she
Like
speaks
a
whale.
monster, but a little bit higher.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I don't
Ajax,
know lake monster, but I'm friends with a few.
Oh,
Ajax just
how
kinda
many
looks-
lake monsters are there?
At least
A lot. I'm getting the idea that telling this guy weird stories is what we have to do, I guess. So yeah, a lot.
Kevin's just excited to have company. Like, the more you talk to him, the more he just talks back and, like, is just super happy about it.
Anyway,
I actually understand what she says.
Sometimes. She's kind of big, so magic gets a little, weird, you know. She's an animal. I can talk with animals, because that's what I do, because I'm a gnome.
I'm not at all worried about that fairy that's gonna run into her anytime soon, but maybe we should talk to her.
Ajax will walk outside.
Well, I mean, if she's an animal, if Messie's an animal, we can speak with her.
You can. I have that ability.
Do you guys want to wait for the ferry to arrive and then take the ferry back to talk to?
No, let's swim out to the ferry.
I mean,
Or you can take Kevin's boat. Yeah, Kevin has a boat.
Take the tiny boat. Let's take
Ajax.
the tiny boat. I'm on a boat.
This will not go over well for Ajax. Medium armor, tiny boat, water.
No,
What is-
take the armor off. Just go out in clothes.
Do you hold my hand?
You'll sink like a rock if you fall in the water.
If it's that small,
Ajax looks to her. You know this is all I have, right? He literally has no other clothing.
Do you need some clothes, man? Are you naked under that?
Ajax just kind of looks to him.
Doesn't that chafe?
He kind of looks to the rest of them. Those who do not want to see something, out now.
I'll head out.
I want to see, says Beatrix.
Nothing.
You want me to take it?
No, okay. Darkheart heads out. Does anyone else head out?
Rava will head out, but she's asking to see, do you want me to take Beatrix with me?
Kyrie just covers her eyes.
Okay.
Shell doesn't know what's going on.
Hold on. Quick question.
Kevin's like, whoa,
Okay.
I don't want you to get naked here.
No.
Like,
No. You misunderstand me. I was. Hold on. OC question real quick. Will Beatrix meld in with the rest of his equipment
like if
he transforms?
Oh no.
Okay.
Well, your equipment wouldn't.
I can carry her.
Your equipment doesn't change with you. You know that, right?
Oh, I did not actually.
Yeah, like you have to get naked to transform.
Is there a separate room? He just kind of.
It's a shack. It's a shack.
He's like, no. Why do you want to get naked in my house, man? Like, we're not. What's wrong with you?
He's a party animal. Rava shuts.
I don't know where this is going.
No.
Why does people want to get naked?
No.
This is not that kind of party.
He knows a magic trick.
Ajax just kind of looks at him. His eyes start to glow a bit as his pupils start to change in form. His mouth will start to lengthen to the point where it looks distinctly canine. He grows small patches of fur because of his curse. He does not have any distinct hairing, and his ears
He's probably covered in peach fuzz, is what it is.
Yeah. It's really as his ears do shift up a bit, but not to the point where they are fully formed into wolf ears. He just kind of looks at them. I'm a werewolf.
Shell,
I peek my head back in
like,
just in time to hear that.
Why do you have to go and tell everyone that? You could have
Has-
just said it.
Shell has like the biggest grin in her face, like when she's found like a skull. That kind of joy. She has that joy on her face because she is from the Wolf Claw clan. So
Wolf 5.
He kind of looks to Kyrie. You can uncover your eyes.
I'm just gonna slip back in with everybody, realizing you're not naked on purpose.
No.
I'm really freaked
Yeah,
out.
I don't think he's gotten naked yet, have you?
No. He realizes that there's no side room, and he's not about to strip in a room full of women. And demon succubus.
Yeah, that's why Rava's been like, do you want me to take the crossbow out of the room? So he can-
No, I'm not going to strip in front of everyone.
I want to
I'm
see him turn
freaked out
into
here, man. What's going on? Why? What's going on?
So high.
I don't know. I haven't been watching for a little while.
Oh god.
It sounded horrible, though.
Shell? No.
I'm really happy.
No. I'm not gonna strip in front of everyone here.
We'll leave the room.
Beatrix, well, why not?
I'll take the crossbow out of the room.
I'm actually
Why?
curious to see what the crossbow would react, so he's not gonna let you take it
Well,
out
if
of the
if he says that, then she's like, then I won't.
room. Because I'm actually curious as to how the crossbow will react. As he kind of looks at them, he says, "Fine." Final warnings as he starts to take off his chainmail shirt.
Kevin's like, why are you doing this in my house?
I warned you to get out.
This is my house.
Rava just doesn't care.
Observing,
She's been in
Shell's
survival
observing
situations too
closely.
long.
This is my
Observing very
house.
closely because she wants to. She thinks he's gonna turn into a werewolf at any moment. Just eyeing you from now on to watch if you ever turn into a werewolf.
Can he like transform to the point where and then take off pants? Because it'd be extremely awkward.
Yeah, I
Or
mean,
try.
You're a natural born critter, so I would assume that you have some, like, animorph powers over your transformation.
Yeah.
Animorphs could anamorph their
And
clothing.
use the
So-
magic word.
Only if they were skin tight.
Yeah, that's
So, he's going to transform to the point to where he can, and then remove the pants until the armor drops and he finishes transforming into a very, very short-haired. Like, the hair is maybe about, like, that long because of his curse, and it's getting close to the end
Tap
of the day.
Kyrie on the shoulder. He's not naked anymore. Well, I mean, technically he is, but
Kevin
It's
still
okay.
wants to know, why did you feel the need to do this in his house?
Ralva just sighs and takes the pelt off her back and then puts it on Ajax. Probably very cold.
He stands there in front of them in full wolf form.
Hybrid or
what
wolf?
kind of wolf?
Yeah, what
I
kind of
would've
wolf?
Sorry, I got excited. out of character, I just got excited. Ignore me.
I don't know exactly. I mean, if I had to say out of, it would be more like Grey Wolf. Hold on, I do have a picture.
Oh, cute.
Is he like a wolf or a hybrid right now?
Full wolf.
Okay, so he's a wolf. He's not his hybrid form. So he's on all fours.
Shell's making the grabby hands towards you. Towards Ajax.
Kevin is still very confused. He does not know why you did this in his house. Like, why did you transform? What does this have to do with the Plesiosaurus? What's going on? Like,
Kevin, a wolf.
yeah,
It's
I
a
know.
wolf wearing a pelt.
He just did that in front of me. I don't understand what's going on. I rescued you guys to get a job, and then you're gonna transform into people inside of my house and get naked?
Kevin, isn't it awesome?
Kevin, he thinks he's people.
I'm freaking out, man.
Ajax will look to Ophelia and growl.
I'm just trying to get Kevin to calm down. Stage whisper.
And then he kind of looks to the crossbow because I'm pretty sure I don't know what.
Beatrix is like, I like you better when you're standing on 2 feet. I just wanted to see you naked, but now I'm really disappointed
I didn't
in
know
you.
succubi were capable of bias.
I have my preferences, thank you very much.
Oh,
What
okay.
do I have to roll to hug Ajax?
What do you have to hug Ajax? Ajax, what does she have to roll to hug you?
It's not like you can go very far. It's a tiny shack.
It's a very tiny
Yeah.
shack. There's a lot of people in the door. Kevin's freaking out. He still does not. I would like to out of characterly also know why you decided to reveal this right now at this point in Kevin's house.
I don't know.
Well,
To be honest, a lot of things I do are pure for funny value. And
Well,
If you fall off the boat.
Yeah. But then I also lose Beatrix, all of my weapons, and my armor.
dude,
I
I
lose
could have
everything.
just got you.
Yeah.
I could have just gone and got you a change of clothes.
I'm gonna I'm seriously gonna hug him. What do I roll?
I guess it's like a grapple check, right?
Yeah, a grapple check.
Yeah,
So that's a strength check, right?
Rava does nothing to interfere.
it is. It would be strength versus strength.
Yeah.
Okay.
What is
That
the?
might be flex.
Wouldn't it be strength versus dex? Because she's not trying to hold him; she's just trying to hug him.
Unless she wants to use her nat 20 to hug him.
Oh, but sorry, that was my
Do it.
strength. Do I redo that? Damn it!
A nat 20
I
hug.
used my
Do it.
strength save by accident.
Oh, okay.
Do a nat 20 hug. Nat 20 hug.
You're getting hugged, dude. Just get over it.
Yeah, there's.
Shell's hugging you.
I'm actually curious as to see what its stats are. So I'm just looking up stats. But yeah, he's hugged. Yes, hugged.
And he's like,
His
guys!
strength is-
So
his
Kevin's
strength
like,
is
guys, y'all need to leave now. I am freaked out.
We're sorry we ruined your high.
Tomorrow, just remember to talk to, what's that guy's name?
Ajax just kind of looks
Devin?
looks to. You really couldn't think of something. Like, he can't obviously communicate, but he gives her a look.
You guys just remember to talk to Dalton in the morning. You can find him in the caravan square where they're gathering.
Got it.
I
Dalton.
thought we were gonna talk to the lake monster.
I was just here to help you guys get a job. I don't know if y'all want to go to the lake. I don't really care. Just please get out of my house.
Kyrie picks up Beatrix real quick, and jets out of the house.
Kyrie, where are you going with that?
I don't know, somewhere. I'm gonna go talk to
Ajax will chase
Aldo.
Ajax will chase after her in wolf form.
Yeah, you're not outrunning Ajax.
No, you're not.
Still hugging you. She is not letting
I
go.
I didn't.
I mean, I could burn my nat 20 to try and break free, or I'm gonna roll. Okay, yeah, I can't get out.
I'm not stealing it. I'm just like, we're going. Like, come on. He asked us to leave. Let's go.
You
Ajax,
thoroughly
how-
freaked Kevin out. Dude, Kevin was like there and he was like, but that ship done sailed, y'all.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That ship
Kyrie,
done sailed.
don't run off.
I'm not running. I'm just leaving. Come on. We should all
Yes,
be
we have to
leaving.
pick up all the stuff first.
As you guys
Well, that's
keep,
why I picked up the thing.
as you guys are running out or leaving or whatever, you hear in the distance the foghorn of the ferry, and you can even see it starting to dock.
I am making sure my mask is super duper on.
Yeah, the ferry is starting to dock, and
Rava
they're
puts the sheath for the crossbow on and
Mhm.
walks over, takes the. It's like, okay, let me put it away.
Oblivious. So happy.
And put Beatrix away.
No, I want to take Beatrix. Give me the sheep.
Do you
Ajax
want her to
still-
stab you in the brain again? You, so that's what's gonna happen.
We took a long rest. I can do it again. I'm good.
This is also why Ajax should take it, because he has the most health. But anyway,
Yeah, like
still, ideally, the ideal wielder of that.
probably not a good idea to waste these bolts because I don't think we can get them back once they're fired.
Okay, I'm not gonna waste them. I just want to carry the
Rava,
crossbow.
Rava, darling, I love being with Kyrie. I think it's best that we stay together.
They're gonna fuck.
I put the crossbow up my butt.
Wow. Okay. Rava's just
Sure.
rolling her eyes. Like,
It's okay. I trust that I'm in safe hands. By the way, there's a Dragonstone on that ferry. It's walking up right now.
that's not what I'm worried about.
Ajax just kind of looks to her. I'm pretty sure I'm more dexterous, but you know. Anyway,
That's
so
not what I'm worried about.
he's not going to be able to.
Irene, you've shown to be rather trigger happy. That's what I'm worried about.
I shot one person.
You also cast grace.
I don't even know if
I
you would
did
consider
cast
that a
Grease,
person.
But that was super fun, okay? And Kevin got to do like a cool Devin Townsend, or not Devin Townsend, Pete Townsend slide.
But that wasn't your intention.
I guess I'm not gonna listen.
That wasn't my intention, but my intention was fun Home Alone antics, and that happened. So like,
I'm more concerned about that she knows what Home Alone is in this universe.
It's totally a book that was written. Like,
Totally
Kevin
independent
of the
exists in all
McAllister
forms.
plan.
Ajax will just try and motion for someone to gather up his things, because he's not going to be able to transform.
I'll gather up his things because I have nothing better to do with my sad life.
And then,
give us Kevin's just
Sure,
sitting on the
just know
floor
that this
trying to
is your
count his
chance.
fingers. Like,
Prove that you can not be trigger happy. We're not gonna fire
Great,
beat.
sounds good.
I mean, 21 does beat 20, but
Roll some DCs, 15s, Rava. Roll wisdom save.
No, Rob's already handing it over, but okay.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Wisdom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she's telling her don't fire the crossbow, but I'll roll. Hang on.
Okay, well, you're not charmed by Beatrix. But...
Dang.
Yeah, Rava's still just as sour, and it didn't work. Rava
Yeah.
probably knows it didn't work.
It's because she's just as bad as I am. This only works on those who aren't bad.
Technically, a
What did you
21.
say?
I said that you're a bad girl, just like me.
She means bad, like how the cool kids say, like, yo, that's bad, and then I snatch the
Am I
sheet
bad?
and like, put it up.
Well,
Yeah.
Rava's actually struck odd.
Beatrix looks at Ophelia, Darkheart, and goes, "Oh, honey, you wish you were. But I can help with that
I
if you
do.
want."
I'm not
Hey,
gonna
Ajax.
pretend that I'm not a nice person. Rava's pushes Carrie away and starts trying to unbuckle the sheath. Then hands it over.
Why is everybody getting
Give it back
naked
to
again?
Ajax when he changes back.
Okay, I totally will, and I'm like crossing my fingers behind my back.
So at this point, as you guys the crowd's getting a little bit thicker around you in the docks as people are starting to unload from this ferry. I need you all to roll perception
I'm gonna roll a
for
stealth
me,
check.
please.
We need to roll what? What did you say we need to roll?
Perception.
Oh, I gotta roll perception.
Is it for hearing or
You can do if you want it to be hearing, it's fine, but it's mostly a sight.
I just don't want the people disembarking to see me
Mm-hmm.
in case I know them for reasons.
Excuse me. Okay.
wait? Oh. Well, I don't have to worry about it.
Oh, dude. Spirit,
Mm-hmm.
you notice someone who looks a lot like you getting off this ferry.
So there's a wolf getting off the ferry?
A light, a lot like you racially.
I
Atrocity.
get what you mean.
Yes. Getting off this ferry. And accompanying him is a young hooded woman. And Kyrie
Rava's
kind of
lower
feels
Beatrix is a stone here.
Beatrix shiver, and it's like something's close.
I love your Beatrix faces. They're perfect.
Kyrie, Can I roll like investigation to see if I can see if anybody looks like suspicious or something?
Yeah, sure. So this woman, this hooded woman, you kind of get a glimpse underneath her hood that's traveling with this Troskin. You see that she was wearing a chain around her neck, but what really intrigues you is her face. You might have, as you know, somebody who has dabbled in the upper class, might have seen her before, but you just can't quite place it because she is hooded.
What are we rolling here? Investigation?
Yeah, she was looking at people specifically.
Oh,
I'm-
dang. That's never even mind.
I wanna like move up, like Kyrie like straight up like walks up to this. I don't want to like walk up to her. I want to look like I'm like walking past her, but I'm trying to get like an up close look.
Uh-huh. All right. Roll a stealth check, please. Whoa. Yeah, the two travelers don't notice you. They seem to be, like, wrapped up in their own conversation. Which, you know, the male, the Troskin, the werewolf guy, is like, I can't believe I'm agreeing to this. Ugh. And she's like, it's fine, we'll be fine, everything is fine. We just have to get on this caravan.
Can I, now that I'm closer, can I see what's around her neck?
You definitely see a titanium chain, but, like, whatever is, like, at the bottom of this chain, because she's cloaked, it's underneath, so you can't see underneath.
Okay. I want to cast Mage Hand, and I want to see if I can just unclasp the chain.
Okay.
So Mage Hand and then Sleight of Hand.
She doesn't feel, like, she might feel, like, this breeze behind her, like, as, like, the mage hand is there, but she doesn't notice it there, quite yet. However, and neither does her companion. So you unclasp it, and there is an audible clink. But with that clink, her companion does notice. And he's like,
I mean, can I roll perception?
I wanna like, okay, yeah, go ahead.
Can I roll perception just to see what it is as well?
Perception to hear it clank. I'm guessing on the ground.
Yeah, it clanks on the ground because it falls, right?
No.
Oh yeah, you hear it fall on the ground, and yeah, I everyone else, with the crowd of people, I wouldn't say that you would. Like, the only two people that can hear this are the two werewolves. And, like, with that, like, he's very quick to be like, your necklace fell, and he stoops down and picks it up, and...
Can Ajax try and I was gonna say, can Ajax try and barrel after it?
Yeah.
No.
Your face just lit up.
Can I see what it is?
Bless you.
Like, bless you. Gesundheit.
The chain of politeness going around.
I don't know. I would say just kind of roll a dex roll to barrel after it.
Cool. Nope.
So as you barrel after it, this guy
You have a nat
turns.
20.
He turns to look at you, Ajax.
I've
And
already
you-
rolled though. If I was gonna use
No,
it,
you can use it after you roll.
and I like to at least use it before.
And
make
you
it
recognize this man as your chief.
Oh, this is bad.
And he stares you down.
Ajax is wearing a weird pelt, though.
It's a disguise.
Like, as he picks up the pendant in his hand, he sees you,
He's a
right?
scruffy hairless wolf with a weird pelt on.
Yeah, weird pelts, but you know.
It's my chief. He would be able to know who I am.
I'm sure you guys have, like, scent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would be able to smell me.
Yeah, Rava's jogging after him and being like, "What are you doing?"
Would I recognize... Oh, well, no, she's... Never mind.
He
Forget
gets between you and this female, because obviously the dark elf is also running, and you know, you now all have his attention.
She's jogging. She's not hostily sprinting.
Yeah.
She's just moving quickly.
I've got his stuff, so I better follow.
He looks at Ajax, even though knowing that he can't reply, and then looks at Rava, and he's like, "Can I help you?"
Sorry, is my like she's just gonna play dumb. Is my dog bothering you? I'm sorry.
He won't be if you move along.
I didn't quite catch that. You hiccuped.
He won't be if you move along.
Ajax kind of whines in help of her defense.
And he looks at you.
Come on.
Because, I mean, nobody actually knows who this guy is, right? Except you.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
I cast Disguise Self and disguise myself
Oh.
as Ajax, and I, like, pop in, and I'm just like, yo, hey, it's me, Ajax. I think you, like, might have spelled me or something. Is anything wrong?
He just
I was
looks...
gonna say, considering the fact that he would have advantage on the perception to be able to smell, he would probably be able to notice that the real Ajax.
We don't know.
I would actually, you know what? This is not what I want. I need you, because he has already, like, recognized. It's not that he's worried that this recognizes this guy as Ajax. He recognizes this guy as his kin, right?
It's people.
His people.
Uh-huh.
And
Uh-huh.
so when he looks at you as Ajax, his brow lifts and he sniffs and he's just like, what? Ajax who?
I, like, real quick, I just, I pat Ajax on the, like, back of the neck and just, like, rub
Oh,
my hand
it's
all
an
over my face.
investigation anyway.
Like- Should I roll sleight of hand or something on that? Or...
You are kind of face palming.
Alright, so out of character real quick, guys, because we started a little bit late, are you opposed to going a little bit later? Just so that we can have...
like, a little bit, but I'm kind of hungry, so,
Yeah.
like...
Yeah. You
I've
know,
been snacking this entire time. I'm okay.
Yeah.
I haven't eaten anything all day. Well, no, I ate pickles.
Take care of yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Why did none of you
Busy. I was
eat?
making a elaborate costume. It's fine.
Ajax,
If you would like, we can call like a
Look out,
fiver if you
grandmother
guys want to go
snack
get some
is good to go.
snacks. I said we can call a fiver if you guys want to go grab a snack.
That
Yes.
sounds pretty good, actually.
Alright,
You look like a snack.
so we're gonna take an in-character 5-minute break, you guys, so everybody can self-care, rehydrate, potty, get some noms real quick, and I'll still be here hanging out and chat with you guys. So if you wanna hang the fuck out, I'm here.
Hey, I'll be back in a few.
All right.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I just need to stretch my legs. Maybe throw some
don't
things out.
ask where my choices have been today. I don't know.
I don't know either, man.
It's been an interesting day. This is about my second run of D&D back-to-back. I had about an hour for supper.
On the 24th, I'm GMing on Scraticus's channel,
Oh, nice.
and then DMing this one. So,
I
it's
Or I
fine.
actually don't fee because I never DM.
Well, you just got started playing, right?
Kind of. It's been about a year.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have thrown together a little bit for a one-shot idea.
Nice.
So,
Is anybody else having issues with Twitch chat?
I don't know. I haven't had any issues that I know of. I just haven't seen much.
Yeah, I haven't seen much either. And I haven't even been able to see my viewers. My viewer list.
Mhm.
Let me look on here instead. I really hope the audio, despite the fact that you guys are literally just feedback, is doing okay. But I guess so. I haven't heard any bad news in chat about it, so.
Normally I would check and tell you, but
Yeah.
that wouldn't work for me.
Nope, certainly wouldn't.
It's just Mac has problems with OBS. I know.
Yeah.
Because I know there's an extra program that you have to download through quite a few different means.
Yeah.
Because my friend has a Mac that he tried to stream with.
Yep. When I was looking that up today, I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. But. Oh man, I'm hungry too. I don't know what I'm gonna eat for dinner.
I've already had dinner. I had dinner 5 hours ago.
It's time for second dinner.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's my viewer list. So yeah, for all of you guys who were kind of tuning in, we're just taking our 5-minute break, obviously. And in case you didn't know, we have viewer decisions here. I don't know if it doesn't seem like Nightbot's been working today. But, if you want to give a Wild Magic Surge to any of the players, please subscribe to my channel and then select the player for a Wild Magic Surge. If instead you would like to give a crit to any of my players, or myself, please give 100 biddies. And you can give up to 500 biddies to help kind of give everyone a leg up. You know, are you pro player or are you pro DM this time around? Clearly the players hate me. I've been super nice to them, by the way.
Yeah, at this point, after the decisions I've made in this episode, it's coming to be funny. I don't know where I'm going with this, and it's just... I'm guessing I'm screwing up all the social.
I mean, you also don't get to hang out with the plesiosaur because of you. Thank you.
We could make he will build a boat if he has to. If he has to learn how to build a boat, he will.
It takes a while.
Oh yeah, I know. He also now, because of his fighting style, is a cartographer.
Mm-hmm.
So thumbs up on map making and learning and knowing how to read maps and stuff.
Oh man, did I just spill tea everywhere?
Yeah. Ajax is a cartographer.
So, do you have the Wanderer background, or?
No. I literally gained proficiency with any with any tool set of my choice, due to my archetype.
Oh, okay.
It's fighter archetype, yeah.
And I figured we would need at least one person who could either draw and or read maps, so cartography looked like a good idea.
Not a bad idea.
Say Jack, my Wanderer Outlander.
Folk hero.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
He can literally use his feature to find children.
That's a puppy dog.
I can find.
It's kind of so big.
Shelter. We can go team venture. I don't know.
Bark is currently wolf.
Bork, bork.
Bork.
And nobody took message, I'm guessing. Like...
He attacked my face.
Yeah, because definitely a wolf would be able to hold either a focus or a piece of copper wire and be able to point.
Well, the thing is that, like, if you have message cast by someone else, you don't need to have a focus to respond.
Yeah,
So.
that I do know.
Yeah.
Because you get one free response.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Like, message versus sending, in a way, the range for message is its downfall, but you get more than 25 words.
Yeah.
Sending, you can cast on different planes, but you only get 25 words. So it's trade-off.
Yeah. So yeah, we're waiting for Ark. Oh man, I moved my lumbar pillow up. My fat ass needed that. Oh. Like, huh. That felt good. I should have gotten up and stretched.
Also,
He found his ball. He wanted to play fetch.
been looking at some of the different spells in Xanathars. Oof.
Oh yeah, those are crazy.
Yeah, some of them are really, really good, though.
Wait, there was a wild magic surge. What?
What?
Something in the chat. Something about. I don't know.
No wild magic surges yet.
I'm glad.
Here we go.
It was just talking about Eve's Surge.
Oh,
Yeah, my
Eve's
surge
wild
just-
magic surge. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I get you. I'm just like I said. I find it funny that his surge is what it is. So that's why I'll only let it go under or Cure Curse.
Speaking of surges, did you check on your sub spirit to see if it was still around?
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
for
so-
at least another 4 days.
Okay, then next time you get to inflict a surge.
Which one of you do I hate most or least? I don't know, because I definitively love wild magic surges.
All right, speaking of surges, there's Ark with the
Dark Heart
Azamor
Michelle
beautiness.
one.
Hey, sorry. I had to deal with some dog poop
Ah,
right now.
so much dog poop.
How fun.
It's always happens. That being said, before our break, you guys are literally at this standoff with this giant werewolf dude and this hooded lady who clearly had something around her neck that he picked up and stared you down, recognized his kinfolk, and is like, what the fuck do you guys want? Like,
So I dropped this guy's self. Sorry, that was weird. It was weird that I tried to do that, but that's Ajax. He's a dog now. He's a wolf dog thing
Growls
now.
at the mention of being a dog.
I'm Kyrie.
I mean, Ralph said that, but she was trying to cover for him.
yeah. He's like, stop. It's your pet, right? And he says that with like very intense, like maybe you shouldn't talk about what he is.
Ajax just.
Of course he
Ajax
is. I
kinda
don't know what she.
nods.
I think she probably ate some of those berries that we found.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what she's talking about.
He ate a lot of apples today.
Somebody was just hanging out with Kyrie. I mean, Kevin.
She ate so many apples today.
I did
Seriously,
eat a
you
lot
need
of
a-
apples.
You
Yeah.
also need to lay off the hallucinogenic berries. I mean, what's wrong with you?
I got a problem. I'm addicted to the berries. I don't know where to stop. I just ate the berries to
I
feel
would
normal.
have
I'm
to
like,
set them carrying
Okay,
defenses, so.
is she like breaking down crying?
yes.
I would have, but I've got all this stuff.
We need to take you to the temple. I'm very sorry, sir.
Ajax.
I'm very sick.
Ajax will nudge Darkheart with the rest of his body and indicate down a side alley.
I will actually. I gotta see if I understand this. I'm sorry.
Who has Beatrix
You're good.
right now? Kyrie?
What?
Who has Beatrix right now?
Okay.
I have Beatrix.
Kyrie.
Okay. Then yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, we can go down that side alley.
Oh, that's what Darkheart was perceiving? Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
It's
trying to
smart
rush
enough
to.
It's smart enough to pick up on. I need to change. Give me my stuff.
So
Yeah,
do you
that's
guys
exactly
leave
what he did.
this couple as they are standing and kind of vanish into the crowd?
No, just I would assume just us two.
Okay.
Yeah, they vanished wish. I keep just like softly
No.
weeping, and I'm just like, oh.
Relva storms over to Kyrie, takes her by the arm and starts leading her in the general direction of the temple. Come on. I'm really sorry, sir. You have a great day, okay?
As as
Ajax
that
turns
happens, this guy, he ushers the girl, and they seem to be heading into town. It's getting kind of late. Are you guys gonna try and find a place to sleep? Are you gonna follow these people? Like, are you going to, like, what do you... Because obviously you could have slept at Kevin's, but somebody had to scare the shit out of him.
But
As
then
soon
we
as-
wouldn't
as
have
soon as
got to meet my chief.
They don't know that
As soon as
yet.
I get outside, I stop pretending to cry, and I want to start following that couple.
Okay.
I want to
Hey,
say,
Hey,
Before you go, Relva just is like, that was pretty
Did you
convincing.
guys see that?
Eve, why did you
Funny.
sell your soul? Why did you sell your soul? It's not that important. We have a demon that can track them. Come on now.
Track them? What do you mean?
I mean, he's assuming, it would be an assumption of mine.
So as
It's just a
you
personal
follow
assumption.
this pair pretty through, they end up going through basically the inn district or whatever. And at first there's like a pause where this girl, she clearly wants to go into this very, very nice and swanky tavern / inn. It's like, maybe this is a place that we should sleep, and, you know, it's called the, it has a nice big sign. It is called, if Arthur would pop up, please. Thank you. That's Beatrix.
The
not
winking
Arthur.
skeever.
Well, clearly, Eve can. I'm not even gonna roll against that. Like, the tavern is called the Blue Nutmeg. And her companion has convinced her otherwise. Instead, they go into this one across called the Short Glory. And there is a little bit of problems with the guy entering, but as soon as this girl produces some coin that you notice, Eve, she's not trying to hide it. Like, it's kind of weird. Like, this girl is clearly not used to being around the normal folk. Okay? She's just like, here's money, I will give it to you, and you will let us in here. And now, they're, like, allowed into this inn.
Three of us aren't going to be allowed in there.
Hey, I can disguise people, and I can wave money around too, gosh darn it. If I haven't given it all to Kyrie by accident.
I wanna keep following them. I wanna see if I can, like, I just wanna stealth into this inn.
Have we been able to follow you, or are we stuck waiting for Ajax to change back?
Hey, true.
Relva followed. Relva's got a good stealth score. She'll follow.
Ajax would have followed after he got done changing, if he could have found them.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so let me
Or
stealth.
I mean, like,
along.
yeah. Relva expects that Ajax will be able to follow her scent.
Ow!
Oh, dude, you okay?
I just fast palm and hit. Oh god, that actually hurt. Ow.
Are you okay?
Yeah, it caused me to clink my teeth together.
I mean, that was an epic fail, so...
That really was.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, so, I mean, they're already inside, so they don't notice you guys, but you definitely just kind of tripped and fell into the street, and everybody kind of looks at you. Luckily, your friends rolled high enough to where they're like, we don't know this guy, and kind of thing. But yeah, Kyrie, you wanted to go inside this inn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You have no problem going inside. You go into this inn. You notice that it's mostly soldiers and maybe some mercs, but like the common folk, but not like the common folk. Like these are the working folk basically. That are in there. The bartender slash owner is a dwarf, and he's having a good jolly chat with some people at the bar. Not excuse me. Like nothing happened. There's a lady tending to the pair, and mostly talking to the girl, not the guy. And she hands them a room key for them to go upstairs and have a room together.
They're gonna fuck.
Ugh. Maybe later.
I think we'll go DTF. Find out next time on the next exciting installment
of Dragon Ball Z.
Dragonstone Z.
So
I want to power up. Can I power up? I just.
Ralpha's just gonna put her pelt back on and make sure her hood and little mask are secure, and she's gonna go into and just sort of sit in the corner inconspicuously.
Shell is
discern
gonna
what
pop
room that
the
they
Rava.
Like she's going to mimic being very tired and just sort of slump into a chair, and just like put her chin on her hand and.
Can you roll me another stealth, please? Luckily, the bartender doesn't take much notice to you, Rava, as you walk in, or any of the other patrons, for that matter. He sees a finely shaped woman who is clothed, and great, it brings in the guys, right? Eve, nobody sees Eve, despite the fact that Kyrie is perfectly welcome here.
I mean, I'm probably welcome too, considering. Okay, I'm not stealthy. I'm just.
You're not stealthy. When you walk in, everyone turns their heads, looks at you, and you get an audible whistle. Like, hey, the party's here! Bring the girls!
Yeah, that's exactly what I meant to do.
It's a great distraction.
It's a great
I
distraction.
guess I'll go, sit with some strange people and make conversation with them until they.
Yeah, Ralva. If you look at Ralva, she'll give you a thumbs up.
What a thumbs up! I
Hey,
get a thumbs up. That's like the highest praise ever.
slips in behind Darkheart.
Are you taller than Ajax?
I am taller.
Yeah.
Are you?
Everyone is taller than Ajax, which is why it makes it so much funnier.
Okay.
Because I didn't pick a height, I rolled for it, actually.
And you rolled him quite short. Still taller than me.
Yep.
But everyone's taller than me.
You
Wait!
are-
No! You know who's not taller than me? Ark isn't taller than me.
Yeah, who wants to guess my height and win a prize?
It's 4'11".
Shell's a short half orc. She's 5'6".
That's the other thing. What is... Does Shell want to try and sneak in? Because your friends just
Does
left
Shell
you.
Ralva is
I'm
6'1".
God,
1 second.
Even
Guys,
Shell's taller
I need you guys to stop a second because I asked what Shell wanted to do because all of her friends left her to go into this tavern and left her outside.
Oh dear.
Shell nervous because this is not her. Because she knows, like, even though she's disguised, like, in her hood and stuff right now, she's like, and this is a place where they're gonna hurt me or hate me. So she's gonna kind of chill outside as much as she's able to chill. Actually, let me roll performance to see if she can chill.
Okay.
Performance chill.
Just chill, because I don't know if she can do it. I guess she's able to calm her nerves to look like she's just like some person, like.
Yeah.
Just
So,
eyeing people out.
because you just kind of look
in
like a
the
normal
quiet
person
alley.
and just like chilling in the quiet right outside, you get approached by two heavily clad soldiers with a purpose. It's very scary.
Shit.
And they're like, "You, we need to ask you a few questions."
Hi. Yes. Hi.
You know,
How do
and
you
they're
do-
like, "We're looking for someone of great importance wanted by the crown." And they hand you
What?
like this
What?
makeshift
I mean,
police
yeah,
sketch.
just chill here all night. I'm always here every night chilling. I might have seen them. What's your question?
They hand you like this police sketch of a female, and it's kind of bad, but like you can tell that it's someone with some sharp features, dark hair. There's a description that says dark hair, brown eyes, wanted for theft by the crown. And they're like, they could have been hidden, and they're like, have you seen anyone like this?
Can I roll an insight to tell if I know who this person is, or on the
Yeah, go ahead.
crudely?
Yeah,
Insight, right?
yeah, do an insight. Like, you kind of had this
Okay.
suspicion that they might be looking for these people that you're trailing. Because there was a young hooded woman traveling who... She didn't care if anyone saw her, but her companion definitely cared.
Oh, I thought I saw them going into that bar across the street.
Oh yeah, my internet cut out.
Oh, it's okay.
Th-
Shell's
I-
being approached
Shell-
by soldiers.
Just guide
Oh, they're like across the
for
street.
our guys that were tracking.
And they
Across
look
the street, yes, I saw them.
they look
They
across.
seem very secretive. Like they're giving out money to like the people there. So I think that they're
So the bar across the street is actually called
Yes, I know.
the Awful Hand, and it's not it's not so much a bar as it's a strip club. So
they went to that strip club. I know she doesn't know that. She doesn't know. It's a strip
I know, but they know it, and so you're pointing this, and you say that they were giving money to people in there. So they kind of look at each other, and they're like, "Thank you, citizen," and they turn around and walk into the strip club, the Awful Hand.
Okay, now Shell goes into the bar with the rest of the party.
So
I'm just
roll like, are you trying to roll unnoticed? Like go in unnoticed, or are
Yes.
you just going in as quickly as you can?
Well, no, she's going in as quickly as she can. I mean, she's still covered up. Do I
Yeah.
still have to be stealth so nobody can tell?
Yeah, I would go ahead and roll. Yeah, stealth.
Okay, but this is just so nobody can tell she's a fucking orc.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh no.
Fuck! Shit.
you have enough money.
Luckily for, unfortunately for you, the bartender is a dwarf who fought in this war, and he looks up and he grunts and he goes, "Eh, why's
Does
there
Archie still have
fucking
that
orc in
one?
here?"
Oh,
Is
we
there-
could
is-
make you use in that one.
I've already
That
started
one
role
versus
playing,
that one.
y'all. I've already started role playing. You
Oh,
really
yeah,
want to
that
save
one.
it for
Good
that?
point. But she is role playing.
Wait. Do I still have any nat 20s left?
Yeah, you do.
So why's there a fucking orc in here?
Hold on.
Because I
am not an orc. She's learning her lessons watching Kyrie.
You're not an
Hold on,
orc?
let me do persuasion. Persuasion. I use my nat 20 for that persuasion.
He's
I
like,
didn't roll it.
why are you fucking green then?
I disguised her. We're performing a play.
No. Excuse me, that's a personal thing? That's a personal skin condition I was born with? How dare you?
Are you contagious?
Dare you? I was born this way.
If I find out you're fucking orc getting the constable, don't cause in trouble, ass. And he goes back to, like,
yes, I'm not
serving
causing
people.
trouble. Bye-bye.
I was trying to do a Scottish accent, and I totally failed. I just couldn't do it, you guys. Oh, there's a
Sorry.
We tried.
She turns to Darkheart. Okay, so there's a problem.
Rava just has her face buried in her hands, and she's like, oh, nothing horrible happened? Okay.
Yeah, just listen. Guys, there's guards that are looking for our people that we're following. I sent them to the bar across the street, but
The strip club? The strip club. I guess we say it at the same time. In character.
In character.
In character at the same time. You mean the strip club?
Because y'all totally
do
noticed.
they make
it was
strips
strip
of
club.
leather? They make strips of leather?
Oh, honey. Yes. Yes, they make
Oh,
strips of
shit.
leather.
I hope that you
Okay.
guys go in there at one point.
For our people and that we're following, and we should totally but fuck. Okay, sorry. We should because they might come here next.
Alright. You know what, with that, you guys, I think we're gonna have to go ahead and call it a night. I know we said that we're gonna go a little bit later, but I'm getting, I'm actually starting to get, like, a lot of pain right now from sitting.
Oh, no, hey.
Hey, it's okay. That's what them fibromyalgias are about. But also that I think it's actually a really good stopping point. You know, you guys are kind of, you got this information that are people, you
Find
are
out
looking for the
next
same
episode
people.
of Dragonstone Z.
Next time on Dragonstone Z. I want to thank everybody for coming. We're going to go ahead around the cast again. You guys talk about how awesome I am and how great of a time that you're having and all that kind of stuff. And of course, where to find you on the internet. And we'll go ahead and start.
Wait,
What's up?
were you gonna do something for Faranga since I'm not gonna be here next session?
Yeah, you will, like, you're going to probably just get noticed by the bartender when you, at the start of next session, kind of thing. And we have to send you into hiding, essentially. I'll figure it out. Don't worry about it.
Or we could orchestrate a prison break later on.
Yeah, possibly.
Good.
So,
I'd like that. I'd
we
actually
didn't-
really like that.
we didn't quite get to the point where I wanted to get,
Prison break.
and that's just because you guys ended up spending a lot of time with Kevin, and
We can't help it if we love Kevin.
I love Kevin too.
I like Kevin.
So, but yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go around the room, and you guys tell us where to find you on the internet and all that junk. And we're gonna start with Myron first, since you were last time.
Well, I don't have much of a Twitch presence. Sometimes I stream when I go on my PS4 when I feel like it. Dead Die as well for my cosplay page on Facebook is Rita Dead Die Cosplay. Find that quite easily. So I make costumes. I won't be here next session because I'm going to be dressed as Adam Lambert to like a drag show. So
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Sounds great.
Yay. Anybody else?
Take lots of pictures.
Yeah.
Well,
Like, legitimately, take lots of pictures. I'd love to see.
Yeah.
no, I will.
All right.
Post them
Then.
on my page. So
All right, and Spirit, how are you, friend?
Oh boy, regretting probably most of my decisions at this point. I don't know. I think I finally wanted to just clear the air, and that seemed like a funny time to do it.
Right in front of Kevin in his house.
All the confusions. You already did it. All right. Well, then I was about to hit enter. Yeah. This is where you can find me is on Twitch and Twitter. I'm not as present on Twitch as I would like to be. School takes up a lot of time, but you know how it is.
It happens. All right. And next we have Eve. Eve, friend, how are you? Are you gonna be okay?
I'm good. I had a lot of fun. Everything's, yeah, we're having a lot of fun. If you want to find me on the internet, I am Death Carpets pretty much everywhere, like Tumblr, Twitter, all that good stuff. And if you want to listen, I have a D&D actual play podcast called Ghost Puncher Core. We're finishing our first major story arc right now, and I also have a webcomic named Ghost Puncher. They're kind of both set in the same universe, so you can check those out.
Is it ghostpuncher.net or ghostpunchers.net?
Ghostpuncher.net.
Okay. Gotcha. The command just wasn't working for you that I had, so I needed to... Bam! There we go.
Cool.
Okay, yeah, awesome. And we have our Mod Squad friend here, Blood Cree. How's Rava? Is everything
I'm
okay?
Blood Cree. Send help. The puppy's licking my feet and he won't stop.
Ah, dog!
Send help. Send
I'll
help.
send myself. I sacrificed myself for the puppy.
Oh, don't bite me. Don't bite me.
But yeah, how are you? Where can we find
I'm-
you? All that kind of noise, friend. Puppy, let mom
You can
talk.
find me on Twitch as Bloodcry, and just in most places on the internet as that. I'm on Steam. If you add me, I will add back and ask you who you are. And it is with the eye. It's the only one with the eye.
Gotcha. Awesome. And
Yes.
last but not least, we have Ark.
Hey, I'm the short one who likes to dress as a bat, because my character likes to dress as a bat. You can find me at No Short Jokes on Twitter, and I'm kind of just there right now. Oh my god, I'm also distracted by Doggo. I love Doggo. Follow me if you want to know more about Doggo.
All right. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. And of course, I am Valdrian. This is my channel. I play a lot of JRPGs and a lot of Dungeons and Dragons. I hope to be playing some more Dungeons and Dragons and not just every other Saturday. We're gonna try and make D&D a full-time thing here. Eventually, that's the goal, right? So yeah, you can always catch me here about 4 times a week. I didn't have internet for 9 days, and so this is my return. We did it, Reddit! Pretty soon you can start seeing me guest DM in other places, like at Scraticus's channel. We're doing the D&D Academy, which is like 12 hours worth of D&D. So, and I'm gonna be GMing one of those, and then following this session on the 24th as well. But yeah, you guys can find me here. You can find me on Twitter. Everything else I don't actually give away. And again, thank you for all of the follows. We had quite a few follows, a couple of subs. Thank you guys all for the support, all of the biddies. Happy birthday to my husband. I'll see you tonight. But yeah, and with that, I'm so glad you guys came, and we'll see you again probably on Monday. I don't know, playing some trash games like I normally do. Or Stardew Valley really high. Like, all right.